welcome back to MJPL, the MJP's football dedicated podcast. This is match week 2. My name is Melvin, Man United fan.
I'm Mark, Liverpool fan.
Paulo, Arsenal fan.
Sydney Blues.
Let's go. So obviously you can tell Paulo is our new guest. And
welcome.
today Mark is a guy we're going to roast for not having a jersey.
He needs to tell us why. He needs to tell us why.
Yes,
When
there's
they-
a couple of reasons, man.
When they killed me how he put the Chelsea jersey on you, bro, it looked
On the thumbnail,
It
I was
crazy.
confused.
from afar.
Yeah.
He looked kawa.
Thank you.
I
I was scrolling. I see myself. I'm like, wait, I go back.
So that's how I noticed by the call. I was like, this is not making sense.
So Mark, explain yourself today.
There are some factors in and out of my control. I'll start with the ones in my control.
That's it.
My team, I'll start
Yeah.
FPL. Things did not go.
Hold on, no. We can't get into it. Before Mark explains what happened in the FPL team, we need to say again the MJP FPL League. We're calling it the Mobjaz Premier League. Mobjaz Premier League is still accepting subscribers, joiners.
Yeah.
Like we said last time, it's a cash league. You pay 5k every week and hope that you get the most points for that week and win 100k. Our first ever winner, Sean Kamulegea. We should have called Sean, bro. We might call Sean. We might call Sean at some point in this podcast. Who knows?
Again. Can you imagine?
Just so
But
you know,
Sean won. I can't believe you guys let Sean win. That guy lives in Kenya. He
Promised to win every game
But he
week,
said he was
bro.
going to win every game week, so we'll see.
just so you know, I led the table for like the whole
Yeah.
weekend.
Paulo was the MJPL leader.
I was the
For the
leader for the
entire
whole
weekend.
weekend.
Till the
And then he
bonus
lost
points.
by
Until the
3
bonus
points.
points kicked in.
Lost by 3 points after a United game. But please subscribe to it. I think we're going to put a cap, but we'll see. Right now, it's still a winnable league.
Yeah.
But as every game week passes, the harder it gets to win.
We have hope.
Yeah, you know.
I know
it's just
we
game
is,
week 2.
I know this game is by week. Before we get into the pod as well, we want to make a call to advertisers. We are accepting advertisers in the field of, like, businesses are doing something associated with the Premier League. So if you sell jerseys, you can see that guys don't have jerseys. That's why we're wearing about jerseys. I don't even know what this was, like 2018 or something.
That's 2021.
I don't know where. That's number. That's a 3 jersey. So listen, man, we're welcoming all advertisers. If you sell kits, if you have tough pitches, what other Premier League businesses are there, bro? Premier League associations.
Man,
If you're into like sports
gear,
betting,
Yeah.
if you're into like athleisure, whatever, bro, hit us up and we can negotiate. Those are also going to be limited. We're not trying to have this like pumped with ads. So we'll be maybe accepting a couple of advertisers, not too many. Bro. So where do we begin? I think we should start with first reviewing the FPL points.
The game week.
Before we
Just start from the bottom.
Who's the bottom? I know what the bottom is actually.
We don't know.
I know what the
We
bottom
don't know.
is.
It's me. That's why I don't have a jersey.
Let's start. First of all, let's say positions. Let's say
I don't remember mine. You guys tell me.
Yeah,
There's
let me
33
check.
teams.
33 teams.
Yeah.
Last week had 33 teams. Let me just find the league quickly. Mobjaz Premier League. Yeah, last week had 33 teams. The winner was Kamulegea Sean. What's his name? Peace sign ? FC. I hate these cryptic guys. Cryptic guys want to be winning shit, bro. At peace sign ? FC. Okay. Nami as the 24th MJP admin. I mean, I'm not competing with you guys, so I'm not. I don't have 5K on the line. I don't have 5K on the line. Listen, that's you guys' business. Then, Kinyos. Mark.
No. I feel like
that.
Kinyos needs to speak for
He was
himself.
the third.
I won't explain. Don't worry.
You go ahead,
I won't
bro.
explain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we know why I said it last time. Kane. I'll start with Kane.
Okay. Let's see your team real quick, bro.
Man. Of last week, yeah.
Okay, Harry Kane didn't play.
Didn't play. Isaac is a guy who got me points.
Yeah, Isha got you a good 13.
Yeah.
John
That
Stones.
was it.
That was it.
John
And
Stones
I vice
didn't
captain
play.
De Bruyne
De Bruyne didn't
got
play.
injured.
Oh, he got
Odegaard.
injured. But he had one
He had
point.
1 point.
Yeah,
And he
had,
played, but he got
yeah,
got
in like
injured.
the
Captain
23rd
Odegaard.
minutes
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
game.
He captained Odegaard.
Captain
Which
Odegaard.
I don't think that was a bad choice. It was just
I'll tell you this though.
Before
Before you
it was a
came,
good one. Looking in hindsight.
before you came, Jesse was judging you for captaining Odegaard.
oh yeah, just
He can't even say the name, bro. But he was
Jesse,
Man was moving differently, yeah.
Jesse beat Mark.
It's allowed. He auto thinking.
Nah.
And he had highlight.
Nah, we're about to make guys pay
I'm
extra.
ashamed. I'm ashamed.
If Jesse
I can't
beats you
even
in a
lie.
league, you may have to pay extra.
You're
bro. You have to
paying
pay like
extra.
10K the next week.
No, as real questioning, do I actually know like football properly? Like
Yeah.
after seeing my points, I'm like, this is
Yeah.
not serious.
But Jesse,
Like
like,
every league has in, I was just saying bottom. I was like, okay,
But
no,
to
no,
be
no.
fair-
Kane needs to go.
yeah,
your team
wasn't a bad
was
team.
just a solid football team.
yeah.
Yeah, they make okay.
But not the one to get you the points that will get
Yeah,
you over the
facts.
line, yeah.
Yeah.
That guy said that we're picking teams like we're playing FIFA, bro. So maybe
Nah. I know who
Ultimate
say
team.
these things and I've judged you. I've
maybe that
noted
was a
you.
problem, bro.
Yeah.
Magic, could you please look for the questions that guys were asking that were MJPL related? And yeah.
No
Okay.
excuses.
Paolo, you go. You go.
Well,
flex on us.
I think I did well for the first weekend.
Mhm.
Erling Haaland, of course. If you had Erling Haaland, you
Yeah.
killed it.
Yeah.
If you had Alexander Isak, you killed it. My only disappointment was I had John Stones,
Yeah, so the mark.
but hey,
So the mark.
I did. Don't worry.
yeah, but the guys I expected to get me points actually got me points.
Yeah.
I was really impressed.
Your front three was very good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
João Pedro squad.
Yeah.
I watched him in preseason. I watched one game in preseason,
And you said this guy is a baller.
and I'm like, yeah, this guy's gonna be good.
okay.
So that's where the trick is. Watching
that guy also
preseason.
missed. You also missed something crazy in that game. Bro.
Yeah.
Missed something crazy.
Guy, that was a sick chance. I was like, bro,
Your points.
Anyway,
hey, those points. I
ah,
wanted to cry, man.
you had Onana in goal. Onana in goal.
You?
You.
You
No,
had
I had actually Pop. I had Nick Pop.
Hey, who's? Oh, I'm looking at Shafiq.
I had Nick
Okay,
Pop
you had
in
Pop.
goal. He considered a stupid goal, but anyway,
You had Tonali on the bench.
that one hurt me.
And Siso playing Tonali on the bench.
Now, Enciso, do you know, Enciso, the funny thing is he came on in the
like 90th.
80
Yeah.
something minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, man, Dizabi, what have you done to me, man? What's wrong with you? You're becoming like Pep.
He thinks it's Pep. Well, like,
Him and Pep, man. Those
Well-
guys, I don't understand how they do their thing when
Yeah.
they're selecting their teams.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I think it was a good.
Good first week. 87 points.
you
Mark
can't really
had,
lose a point.
Mark, you had
That's
30, 33.
So what?
33 points. The winner had 90.
No, but I have a question.
Yeah.
Uh,
3 times.
How, like,
32, damn.
personally, I don't triple captain until game week 14, 15.
You guys are hating on that triple captain thing.
No,
So much, bro.
No, I'm not hating.
You'll
I'm
get
just-
him. You guys will get him. Oh, the winner of
Anyway.
first game week triple captain, but he only won by 1 point. So everyone in the group is having him for triple captaining and winning.
Well,
by
I ain't
1
having
point.
him. I mean, if you did it, then well,
And it worked.
it worked.
Yeah,
It worked.
that's a
Sometimes it
100K.
didn't work.
Yeah,
There are
that's
guys
a
who
100K.
came there triple captain.
Now imagine you
It
can, you get
backfires big
Two, two, two.
time.
six. That guy he can't his triple captain and won 100K. What about us?
Now we have to judge.
Magic has played his triple captain this week.
So I need those points.
He's going
So
to
he
address
better-
that later.
Better win.
He better win it.
I need to redeem
Okay.
myself.
Jesse,
man.
if you do not win this week.
Sydney.
Yeah, my team, man.
Oh, my bad. What was your position,
I
bro?
don't know, like 15. No, I'm lying.
You're
20
not bad,
something,
actually.
Bro, you don't remember the position you
bro. I don't
first.
even remember.
I know you are the 29th, bro. I'll save you there.
Relax, I couldn't have been the fourth.
You are the
last.
29th.
Nah.
Ah, you're the 29th.
Why is your
What's
team
that?
called Bad Manners?
Cash got you nigga.
Okay,
one.
read.
That was the
That guy is
29th.
also ingesting, is he? He's ingesting his drink.
just laughing.
My team is called Bad Manners.
Mm.
You know, Rebel
Bad
City,
Manners.
if you know. But yeah, I had Pope,
Nice.
Cancelo, a heavy 0.
And I told you that last
Cancelo,
week.
eh,
Yeah,
Asked you
man,
that
but
last
like
week.
as faith. Reece James 2, Matty Cash -1.
Matty
bro.
Cash missed a goal scoring opportunity, bro.
Goal scoring
-1.
opportunity
But they were
after
hammered,
shit.
that's
5
why.
goals,
Yeah.
bro.
Smash.
Hey,
De Bruyne 1 point.
Newcastle tore them to bits.
Man.
Bro, my midfield, Almiron 2, Son 2, Mitoma 5, Shaka 10. Haaland, you know, and he was my captain. And then Nicholas Jackson 1. So yeah. Let me
I
tell
like
you, half
Nicholas
his team is
Jackson.
not there anymore. I'll tell you this.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, listen, man. It's just game week 1.
Likewise.
There's a lot of time to adjust, a lot of time to fix mistakes. Do you guys want to go into the changes you made for this week, or should we save that for the end?
Let's save that for the end.
Yeah, let's
save
save
it for the
that.
end.
Let's
Let's
save
save
it
it
for
for
the
the
end.
end.
Let's save that
That's
for the end.
okay.
All right, let's review the game week, bro. But only our respective teams. We
Okay.
should start most likely with the biggest game of the weekend. Chelsea, Liverpool.
Yeah.
What did you guys think, man?
What a game, first
What
of
a game.
all. What a
What a
game.
No,
was-
man,
it was
I
lovely,
like.
fam.
No, it was.
For you, it was a
annoying.
tough watch, bro.
Yeah, that's what.
was
But
a
not
tough
just
one.
not just for
Second
Liverpool,
half.
for both teams. Is what I
Was
mean.
it?
Why?
Yeah, there was the quality behind was lacking. That,
Behind
Like
me, I feel
in
like the
defense?
quality in the middle
defense.
was lacking, bro.
Okay.
both teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we
Like it was
said this.
entertaining. It was nice to watch because it was like not end to end, but there was a lot of chances. Yeah, both for Liverpool. I mean, there was 2
Disallowed
goals.
True.
I really like Nico Jackson, and I like the fact that he plays like he's very confident. He doesn't care whether he's playing against Van Dijk, whether he'll
That's
give
true.
pressure. He'll give
That's
you guys
true.
pressure.
Yeah.
Enzo disturbed McAllister.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
That's the best Enzo I've ever seen.
Let me
bro.
tell you,
Yeah,
that
that's
guy
good.
turned your boys.
That was
That's
Enzo.
it.
That was Enzo of
Benfica.
Benfica and Argentina.
And the World Cup.
That was peak Enzo. I was very impressed, but like, there's still more for him to do.
Oh yeah.
But it was a very impressive performance.
Very
bro.
true.
Yeah.
I
That-
just can't
that
wait
guy
to see
was
what he does
cooking,
with
man.
like Caicedo and Lavia.
Yeah, and he was doing that against like a proper top 4 team, bro. So
Yeah, but I'll say this though. I feel like also the midfield Liverpool was playing.
who was
The
in
attacking
midfield?
midfield.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
McAllister
Gakpo
was McAllister was your 6, right?
Yeah,
And
and
was what, a
McAllister was
6?
6, Zoboslai was 8, and then
Gakpo was the 10.
8.
Was on the
Gakpo
10.
It's a
was 8.
very attacking midfield.
It was weird. I was like, why didn't he play Javier Elliott? Because when Javier Elliott came on, he brought the game back into our hands. Because you guys disturbed us
literally
from
the
the
entire
time he
second
scored
half, bro.
into the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'll say this though about at least my team. First time a lot of those guys are playing together. To be fair,
True.
we had a back 3,
True,
not
true.
the favored formation for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Mopo.
Poch is a fan of a back 3.
Yeah, he is, man.
He's a big fan of a back 3.
Disasi, that first goal you guys scored, the Diaz goal,
It wasn't his fault. I don't think so.
he was ball watching, bro.
No, it wasn't him. I think it was Reece James.
No, but you
The
see,
issue
the
was
thing
Reece
is,
James.
No, it was
Reece James is a very advanced wing back. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I feel like Disasi was right there. But he redeemed himself with a goal, though.
He did.
So, yeah.
He did.
And also, it was his first game. It was
Yeah.
a debut. We'll
Yeah.
give him that.
Yeah.
But, those first 20 minutes, we looked open.
Those guys were opening you in those
I
first
will not lie. I was watching that game. 10 minutes in, I bought a beer. I was like, this is going to be bad, bro.
I feel like if that second goal was allowed, the offside
Yeah,
goal.
it's like
oh my
4-0,
gosh,
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're going
Do
on
you
that.
see how McAllister cut the Chelsea defense up,
Bro, that pass
Okay.
was sweet.
But dirty.
sir.
bro?
There were a lot of
If
like
Salah just
those 2
slightly-
cancelled goals were so close, bro.
Yeah.
So clean. In the old days, those are 2 goals.
Yeah, facts.
In the old days, those
Yo,
are 2 goals.
I won't lie. Like,
last season, those would have been goals, I think.
You think so?
I will say-
no.
But the rules have changed a bit. The rules have changed.
Yeah.
How?
They now favor attacking more. Like even if your hand is offside, you're still onside.
Yeah.
Like you, whatever part of your body you can score with, as long as
yeah,
it's
it has to
onside,
be a goal
fine.
scoring body
Yeah,
part.
yeah,
goal
yeah,
scoring,
yeah,
but-
yeah.
Nice.
But after that cancelled goal, I feel like it was just one of those things like Chelsea was like, raw.
It was
do
quiet. The
this.
stadium was so quiet.
Yeah, it was. Bro, and I was watching this.
And then the
from
opposite when Chilwell
a bar.
scored the offside goal, it was loud. Like the opposite happened.
I was watching
Crazy.
this from a band, I could tell. Like, you just seeing the fans, they were seated. But yeah, after it was like the turning point of the game, Chelsea grew into it.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite players of that game were Enzo,
Yeah.
Chilwell, Konate.
Yes.
Konate.
Liverpool Konate.
Worked
Konate was
hard,
working.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was
For
working.
me, mine was Gallagher. I mean,
Gallagher
like,
ball.
in the second
Gallagher
half, he was
Gallagher
Yeah.
ball.
Was
There
it
was that
all
goal saving
over
tackle, the Salah
place,
thing.
man. Yeah,
Because Salah was through, bro.
he was all over the place, and McAllister for a first game in the 6.
I won't lie.
He was asked to play in the 6.
I'm
That
tempted
nigga
though.
did
Eh?
nothing for
Disappointing.
me, bro.
I
That guy
can
did
see-
nothing. McAllister did nothing for me, bro, in that game.
I think it was
McAllister did
okay.
nada.
Okay, I think towards the end he got tired, and because he was playing the 6, so it's a very demanding position.
True.
I think out of the two, him and Zoboslai played better.
that guy
For sure.
It's almost
good.
like I was cooking in the first. Those
Yeah.
first minutes where you guys were dominating.
I was like, what a signing.
Guys,
I was
a
like,
silky
what guy
player.
signing nice on that ball.
Yeah.
But
Silky.
he also faded out of that game, bro. Like
Yeah.
Chelsea just decided to dominate.
Yeah.
After you scored, you guys
But I also
just
feel it was like
dominated,
because first of all we pressed
Mm.
and pressing Liverpool. That's crazy.
Kings of press.
Our
Man.
wing backs
Pressed.
were so high. Your wing backs or like your full backs couldn't do anything.
No, but like if you look at, for example, on your right wing,
Mm.
the way Sterling and James were disturbing, what's his name? Robertson.
Yeah.
Oh my
A
God.
lot.
Sterling
He
ball.
was
And then
in trouble.
Chilwell was a left winger.
Yes.
That guy was.
Because Trent kept
Forward.
dropping inside and then
Yeah.
Zoboslai would sit with him
Yeah.
and then Konate had to come outside.
I feel like that's
It
where
was
the
weird.
game changed.
Yeah.
But then I'll say this also.
I think it was a game of
Arno,
like weird
Enzo.
systems. Yes.
Advanced, like not in our half, but in that space around the D.
Yeah.
Should I say? Yo, what a baller, bro!
What
Not
a
very
guy.
good Enzo.
What
I
a
don't know
baller!
if you guys. I don't know if you guys remember, like in the World Cup, there were games where Enzo would dictate
That's
how
what
the
he
game-
does, bro.
how the game is going to go, and of course they had Messi, they had Alvarez, they had
Di Maria.
Paul.
They had a
Paul.
bunch of
The Paul
guys,
was the
bro.
guy doing all the dirty work,
Yeah.
and Di Maria later on. So Enzo, for me, Chelsea signing Caicedo is going to now push
Free him.
him for
Yeah.
free. He
He's going
can
to-
do now whatever
He's
he wants
definitely
to
like
do.
an advanced 8/10,
Yeah.
in my
I only feel
opinion.
bad for Gallagher, bro, because the guy put in work.
He did.
He put in work. He put in work of a guy who knows that they're about to sign someone
And, you
to
see the
come
thing-
and
He
take
really
his
worked.
position.
It's
But
the
I'll
thing
tell you
is-
this: he also
yeah.
made some like mistakes,
Errors,
which is allowed. It's allowed.
Everyone, yeah.
Now you see the thing is, I'm not been convinced. Yeah, he had a good game, but I've never been convinced
By who Gallagher?
With
by Gallagher.
Gallagher.
And me, I'm
I
the
don't know.
opposite, bro. I've always liked him.
Gallagher.
I
He
liked
was
him in
somewhere
Crystal
else,
Palace.
Gallagher is
Yeah.
not a
He was
six.
really good in Crystal Palace.
Yeah, but
He's
you
not
see,
a six,
playing,
bro.
playing for Crystal
Chelsea
Palace
and
is different.
different.
Exactly,
playing
yeah.
for
Big team,
Chelsea.
small team.
But I'll say this though: Gallagher as an 8/10 is a different player. Very
Well, I
different.
could be
Yeah.
wrong. He could have a good season. He could.
I don't think so.
Now Gallagher
Good.
strikes me as like a Scott. Like, you know, it's just certain players who you know what you're going to get out of him. The
Yeah.
guy's going to come on the pitch and work hard.
He's effective.
Stand
That's
there.
it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
run like
Just
a
he's going to
headless
come
chicken, bro.
and put in the work. That's it.
Yeah.
And I respect that, man. I like players like
Yeah.
those.
Mm.
But I also say this though: if there's one man that nagged me in that game, Sterling.
Really? Why?
Why?
I'll tell you this: he did well, but I feel like if you give Sterling the room to think,
Oh,
that
he
guy
gets,
is going
gets
to overthink, bro.
Do you know? Okay. Do you know? Maybe you just expected so much more.
No, it's
I
just
really
he
like
has done
Sterling.
this for time.
I really
but
like
this
that
is
guy
Sterling,
in that
yeah.
game, bro. I really like Sterling. In
Sterling
that
was
game.
good in
Nah,
that game.
Sterling nagged me.
Especially because now he was out
He
of
had
position.
good spells. He had good spells,
Yeah.
but he also, like, you know, those guys who just slow down the play.
Yes.
That's him.
You know,
Yeah.
what, you know what that game was like for me? It was a real game of like a new manager. While you see
Yes,
everyone's
yes,
confidence is
yes, yeah,
renewed,
yeah.
guys are playing for him, guys
Because
are going
I'll tell you
for
this:
it.
that guy slowed down the game so much. He had good spells. I won't lie. I mean, there was that through ball to Enzo that he
Yeah.
missed. There were a couple. He was linking up with Reece James well.
Chukwuemeka was good.
Yeah,
as well.
Chukwuemeka was good.
Yes, in the first
But
half.
when Mudryk and Madsen came on,
Yeah.
now you see how lively the game became.
Yes.
Like that's what I expect from a Pochettino team.
Okay.
It's quick, it's fast, the press is high.
Mm.
So I don't know, man. I don't see Sterling staying in that team for long, bro.
You think Modric steps in?
Yeah, for
Mudryk,
sure.
Madsen, Madueke.
When he
Kunku.
comes back. The game. I remember the game we played last season when Chelsea came to the Emirates. Mudiek, that guy.
Madueke
caused
is
problems.
crazy.
Very good.
Good player.
And the way
End
Poch
product
likes,
is a bit somehow, but he's a good
He's
No,
player.
I
young,
mean,
bro. He's young.
he's quick on the ball. He has his retention is good. If you can just work on his end product,
Yeah.
he'll be a good player. He'll be a baller.
So you guys think this Nick Jackson guy started for the rest of the
quality,
season?
man.
Hola, bro.
He's scary, man. And the way Pochettino uses like young talent, bro, he's so good with it.
Track record, proven.
Yeah, proven.
And I also say this: I don't know if Chelsea has ever been a team that needs like an out-and-out striker.
You therefore do.
out and out.
Yes.
I feel like Nico Jackson is the kind that comes back, but like a Lukaku. That's what I mean by out and out. He didn't work, bro.
It worked for Drogba.
But you see even
12 years
Drogba.
ago, yeah.
Okay, but
But you
like
see
that
the
team
thing
was
is, yeah,
different.
6 years ago.
When they work for Costa,
It worked for
I feel like
Costa.
you guys have
Costa.
had some out and out.
They've had
bro,
Morata,
that have
they've had
worked.
Higuain,
Yeah.
they've
Morata?
had-
Wait, those guys didn't work. Okay, fine.
They didn't work. That's what I'm saying. They didn't work.
For me, I already made like the I already made the bet that if they let Lukaku play a game, you'll have bugging. That guy plays a game.
Yeah.
Nick
But
Jack
you
is going
get-
to sit.
That guy's
Lukaku-
going to give you 5 solid games,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Lukaku.
But Lukaku
And they will be back to back.
You guys don't understand. Lukaku is just not a finals player. Like his nerves will get to him.
Yeah, he's like an
He's
But
emotional
I actually
player.
really like that guy.
He's
bro.
getting
That's what I don't
so
want,
much
bro.
hate at the moment.
Yeah.
I actually feel sorry for him.
Nah,
That is an
he has to
all-time
get
top
that
scorer
hate.
for Belgium, bro.
That guy has to get that hit.
Why do you feel sorry?
No, why I feel sorry is
Yeah.
he has fallen out with Chelsea.
Inter.
He has fallen
Inter.
out with Inter.
Juve
The club
don't want
that
him.
want him.
Yeah.
I mean, that want him. The fans don't want him.
Yes. Juve.
So, I mean, he's better off going Saudi.
He
I think
didn't want
it's
to
time.
go
I
to
would
Saudi.
I think it's
And the
time.
thing
I
is,
know
they
why
want to go
Lukaku is
Saudi.
not playing in the States, bro.
Yeah,
That guy would
but
be
it's-
living his best.
He's a
life.
Saudi
Oh
team
my
that
days.
wanted him,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
There's a Saudi team that wanted him.
I don't
Which one
mind.
was it? Like
I'm
Al
not-
Hilal
I
or
don't know,
something?
bro.
Must be. I
And
don't doubt
he
that.
jam.
Yeah, I
He
don't
jam.
doubt it.
I think he
Yeah,
still
let him
wants-
go to the US.
I would have
I mean, I'll
been
tell
in
you
the
this.
US
I think he
for
still wants to
Lukaku,
prove
bro.
himself in Europe. I guess.
He's a
Europe
proven
Yeah.
striker. That's
But
what
let me
we
tell you,
know.
if I was a baller like those guys, like I've already made my name in Europe, I have the stats. I'm going to go to where it's easy,
Get
bro,
the paper,
and
yeah.
ball for the rest of my life.
How old is he now? 31? 30?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
The
like,
States
yeah, he
and
must
Saudi.
be like early 30s.
Proven striker?
That's a move.
Just bad vibes, bro.
Yeah.
Just bad vibes.
That's a problem.
You don't want him in that team.
He plays like he's wearing jeans and Timberlands.
So the question I want to ask.
bro. He plays.
So the question I wanted to ask both of you guys is, now that you've made signings, I know Chelsea could still make more signings.
Like
Like
for wheel.
5 more, bro.
Yeah,
They'll
the way you
default.
guys are moving, man.
Yeah.
He's moving
You're
mad.
moving mad.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, where do you guys see yourselves this season? Like,
I still
lower
stand
than
by
what-
4th, bro. For me.
That's okay. Yeah, for you. Yeah, I probably see you guys like 3rd or 4th now, because I see Poch. I really believe in Poch systems. For me,
One game a week.
I think we're lower than what I said last week. I said 4th
Really?
last
After
week.
that
I know,
performance,
bro.
you've lost
Bro,
hope.
after that performance, after the poor signing, whatever deals.
I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
where you get Chelsea have made a mockery out of Liverpool this week.
It was only 2 signings. We need like 5 more from them.
That's why I can't wear the jersey, man. Still, it's just
They
annoying.
made a mockery out of you guys.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
but-
bro. Me, I'm not on everyone else's side of like not believing in Liverpool, bro.
That's the same thing I was going to
Because
say.
Klopp is still Klopp. You guys. He had one bad season, but I don't know if this means.
I have them in my top 4.
But
So do
it's
I,
not
man.
that Klopp is
I
Klopp.
don't think so.
He is. That's a constant.
Yeah.
It's just Liverpool wasn't as bad as people are making it to be.
No,
You
wait.
guys are like 2 signings away from a good
I
team.
agree.
If we got
I agree.
Caicedo and Lavia, would be very different. We'd be
It's
trying to
beyond-
challenge us.
Just allow that one has gone.
Yeah,
So Botsley and McAllister.
You guys saw that Caicedo.
Hey.
You saw that Caicedo reveal video.
Okay, that was.
I had
Wholesome,
been
bro.
a Chelsea fan. Where was that picture the whole time, bro?
What do you mean,
We were
Bean?
seeing
It was
it.
a number 3 jersey. Bean,
Yeah.
Bean is like
No,
if it was
you know we were
Samsung.
after-
Adala.
No, but that guy, how old is he? How
He's
old is he?
21.
He's 21.
Yeah. So that thing when he was like
3 years ago.
18.
It was 3 years ago. But also, like
18
Chelsea
year old
fans,
boy.
we've been seeing that
But
picture.
okay, he's been playing football
Yeah.
in maybe where Ecuador.
But last season,
Yeah.
yeah, was his first
I feel like that stuff is
First
better.
Premier
It's this
first
guy.
Premier League proven season. Like he
Yeah.
only had one
True,
good season.
true.
So
But I'll tell you this also: the DM market right now there are
It's
not many like
crazy.
him.
It's
They're not many like
inflated.
him,
It's
bro.
by the time we
Silly.
got Rice for 105 million.
Rice was 105. Actually,
They've all
first
been
year
100.
DM. CMs in general.
Yeah.
Bellingham.
Yeah.
You guys see a
Rice.
Bellingham goal from this weekend?
Bro, Lavia is 19 and he
Did you
was
see a Bellingham goal
50,
from this
60.
weekend?
I saw it.
Bro, did you see a Bellingham goal from this weekend?
Yeah,
I
I
saw
did,
it.
I did.
That kid
Leave
is
that guy
incredible.
alone, bro. On your debut, you score a goal like that.
For Madrid.
Relax.
No, that kid's
Relax.
That
incredible.
guy
Bellingham is a
is
baller. What happened?
Relax.
You guys wanted him.
I tell you, what, that
Just
matter
in the
what
whole summer.
I told you my team.
No, the thing is,
I love them, but
the thing
it can
is,
break my heart.
your ownership,
FSG, eh?
your ownership is suspect.
FSG.
Very. It's
Very
not just the
suspect.
ownership; it's even the recruitment team. Because we changed the recruitment team like 2 years ago, and then changed the guy who was assisting that guy as well last season.
By the way, Liverpool were the envy of every self-sustaining club.
Yeah, Because we wouldn't spend as much, but we'd still compete
Yeah.
for the top.
You
I'll
made
tell
it
you
work.
this though, with all our
Yeah.
spending, if we do not achieve anything like the next 3 years, bro.
You guys have spent 800 million since January.
True, but you see, the thing is, it's also amortized. So if we do not find a way to make that money back, because the sales have gone, we've sold like what, 12 players,
Yeah, you've sold many. You've sold the whole
And you're
squad.
still selling, man.
and like the net spend this season is like 50 ma, which is
What's
fair.
the Chelsea reason for not having a sponsor on their shirt?
We've got like 4 sponsors, but one was a betting company, Chelsea Fans Jam, and apparently the owners listened.
No, the Premier League actually forbid guys from wearing.
Betting.
Stake.
Betting, yeah.
We had stake.
Why?
I don't know. It's like a rule.
Okay, it's
But
not-
also the fans were very against it.
But they
Yeah.
can advertise
We
in
got-
a stadium, right?
Yeah, but,
we got Paramount Plus, the
Mm.
Premier League Jam, because there's like a deal, a TV television rights deal there,
Yeah.
and it was a good deal. It was like 80 mil a year.
Mm.
Premier League Jam. Right now, some company called like Infinite Athlete
Mm.
is the one that's
What about
being looked at.
Trivago?
Trivago. That's a training kit sponsor. So
Okay.
different deal.
Okay.
But
Okay,
yeah, man, I
man.
will say that Jazz is cold, bro. I want the one without the sponsor.
Yeah, it's fire.
I'll say
Yeah.
that. I'll say that.
Who do you guys have this week? Each of you.
West Ham.
Liverpool. West Ham.
London Derby. That's
London
very true.
Derby.
West Ham
Yeah.
bowled out in their first game, right? What's
Sorry?
the West Ham score? 1-1.
Yeah, it was 1-1.
Yeah,
They
it
drew
was
against
1-1.
Bournemouth.
Mm-hmm.
We have Bournemouth.
They're
It was
still.
close. Oh, nice. Very
Well done.
convenient.
We beat them 9-0 last season.
Nah, I still think Liverpool. You guys are like
Liverpool keep a
top
9-0
4,
in
top
them,
5,
bro.
bro.
Yeah?
I'll say this.
See, a bit-
Liverpool is still a good.
Yeah, what
Oh
do you-
yeah, we're that
what do-
we're
what do
that we're that team. Like we're still like not a sleeping giant, but like yeah,
Your
we
defense
can
is
wake up.
solid.
Still have it in you, yeah.
Yeah.
Still have it in you.
Your attack is still solid.
Our attack is overpowered. Our attack, we have so many attacking players now.
I won't lie. Like when I saw what's his name, who was the striker in the first half?
Jota.
Jota.
Yeah, when I saw Jota come off and Darwin Nunes come on, I was like, I had forgotten about him, bro. And that's a
What
good
do you guys think, Nunes?
player.
You think Jota should be starting ahead of Nunes?
No.
No, I think Jota should play left with. He should be subbing with Diaz.
So
Diaz.
Gakpo
Yeah,
should
they
be.
said that.
You guys think
I
Gakpo should
think
start?
I think Darwin.
No, Gakpo shouldn't start. I think Gakpo needs to first. He needs to learn that system
Let's
before he can
figure
just start.
something out.
I
Yeah.
think Darwin has had time to learn the system, the club system.
Yes.
I agree.
So I think this season,
I think he should start.
he'll do well.
Yeah.
I think also Darwin
I've always liked him, even
before. Yeah.
before he
Benfica.
signed for Liverpool.
Yeah, in his Benfica days, he was a
Yeah,
baller.
I liked his movement for a big man, for him the way he moves.
I think any team in the league, except of course ahead of Haaland, he starts.
Yeah,
Darwin Nunes.
yeah.
Is that good?
Any team in the league.
I don't know,
Except
bro. I don't
Haaland.
know.
Except
That guy doesn't have. He doesn't have like production, bro. The
Yeah, but,
goals
like,
just aren't there right now, man.
I'll tell
And
you
you
this.
see-
He
you
had
have to
like
see-
how
He
many
has
goals did he have last
potential.
season?
And you see
Like
Darwin-
10, 11?
he had.
And you
Let me
see,
see.
the wing Liverpool's attack had to adapt to him.
Yes. Of
They had
course.
to adapt to him. So you could see in most games last season Salah dropping a bit deeper.
Yeah.
They didn't have Diaz, of course, for most of the season.
Injury. Jota as well.
Jota
Oh,
as
damn.
well.
Yeah.
There are also reports about Salah telling his
To Al Hilal or something.
no
way.
like Saudi
Yeah.
league.
No, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think
There's
it's
no way.
happening, but that's
Yeah, not this
would be
season. I don't think
mad.
this season.
I'll tell you this: like when Harry Kane left, I remember saying to myself, because obviously remember our clips were going around. I was like, bruh, Harry Kane has left, and I don't think there's another striker in the league that can do what that guy could do. Then I saw that Salah game against Chelsea, the first one. I was like, I forgot about Salah. I forgot about Mo Salah, bro. That
Yeah.
guy can do anything from
Mm.
anywhere on that pitch,
Yeah.
bro. That guy
I'll
can
tell
go.
you
You
this.
change
Yeah,
the game on its head.
Gallagher pocketed him.
Later on
yeah.
in the game.
Not
kind
in
of,
the
yeah.
first half.
Yeah.
You see how our Chelsea fans were trolling Salah when he was
We have to troll, bro.
plucking out
Yeah.
his.
There's no biggest thing. The guy was pissed.
He was mad. He was
mad.
mad. And
Yeah.
me, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand taking him off because that Liverpool team,
Yes.
you have a lot of good players, but you don't have a lot of clutch players.
You don't have a world class player like Salah.
You have two clutch players:
Yeah.
Salah, Jota,
Yeah.
But it's game week one.
Luis. Salah, Jota, Luis.
Yeah.
The other guys are all
Shaky,
moody,
shaky.
bro. Those
I
guys
don't
should
think
always start.
many
Those three
players are
guys.
that fit.
True.
Yeah.
Salah fit.
Also,
No,
going
like
back to your
fit
point,
Or
in
fit
general.
right now. Eh?
Yeah.
going back to your point about them playing around Nunes. I mean, with Firmino leaving, remember Firmino used to drop and those two would run ahead.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So now Nunes is a disturber. He's a target man.
Yeah.
So and I think he's that good to create a chance out of nothing as well. Like he might not be the one scoring, but who cause chaos in the box? Deflection, someone else score.
I apologize.
Score,
it
bro.
wasn't
He needs-
Gallagher
he
that
does,
pocketed
he does.
him. I was thinking of Colwill.
Yeah.
What an
Colwill's
addition to
good.
our defense.
Oh my
bro.
gosh.
Yeah.
What
Those are
an
very
Does
addition.
he start for England?
I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't think
Maguire
I think
was
Maguire is
starting
starting,
for
so he probably will.
If Maguire doesn't play consistently this season, I don't think he'll play in the
Right.
Euros. Okay,
Colwill
they'll
was
call him, but
so good
You
in
know
that
who's
game.
good? The guy who replaced Rhys James.
Malo Gusto.
Oh my god.
That's a
That's
good
another good
That's
wing
guy.
back, bro.
France is blessed. France.
I was like, man, this
Their
Chelsea
production
team.
line, yeah, is
Alright, let's watch release
something
Chelsea
else.
and Liverpool.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll release
move
it
on.
after your predictions. West Ham
I'm going. Our defense is still shaky. I'm going 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
Based on what Bournemouth, what happened? What was the score for Bournemouth last week
They drew on one.
against who?
West Ham.
Against West Ham.
West Ham.
I think we beat them. I'll go 3-0 maybe.
The thing
If
is,
we concede-
Wow.
the thing is, the West Ham Chelsea is
It's a London derby.
it's a London derby. It's Chelsea don't usually do well when they travel to East London. So
Yeah, but West Ham
We'll
lost. West Ham lost Declan,
well,
their best player.
But they signed Ward Prowse.
They signed Ward-Prowse, who has tormented us.
Yeah.
They have
Kick
Bowen.
specialist, man.
They have Antonio.
You guys see
who
a
is-
Bowen goal from this weekend?
Yeah, man.
Bowen
Gerard Bowen.
squad a screamer this weekend. bro.
I did see
Screamer.
that.
That guy also keeps us
And
screaming.
that's Chelsea's
Yeah,
chief
he's good.
tormentor.
Yeah,
Him
Bowen.
and Antonio.
yeah.
Yeah,
Gerard Bowen.
I'm going 2-1.
We'll see how it goes, man.
I'm going 3-0.
I think
Arsenal.
West Ham will win.
No, I think
Oh, sorry,
Chelsea-
no.
Well, you
Chelsea
also want
will
to
win.
predict.
Like,
Nah, you predict your team. You predict your
I'm
team.
sorry.
Arsenal. How are you guys feeling about this weekend?
Well, we
2-1,
played
right?
we played Nottingham Forest. We won 2-1.
Yeah.
I was happy in the first half. We
Yeah, what happened? That game was funny.
it was funny. The first half we were good.
Yeah.
You aren't good the whole first half, but you proceed now.
I mean, Forest
Yeah.
had that chance that
Yeah.
like in the 12th minute. But
Yeah.
after that, we were all
Fair.
over them.
I do
Fair
not
and fair.
understand why Elanga was on the bench, bro.
Yeah,
That
when he
guy's
came
good.
on, you see
Yes.
when he came on, yeah, it was we
He was
panicked.
quick.
Very
know,
fast.
Second
quick.
half, I was disappointed simply because you have to kill the game. Because 2-0, if history has taught us anything, 2-0 is a very dangerous
enough.
lead
Yeah, it's one of the worst.
in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I mean, we were victims
But
last
I'll
season.
say this
yeah?
though. Saka's goal,
Screamer.
Martinelli's assist.
Screamer.
I was like,
You
yo.
guys were bowling.
Let me
After
tell you,
those
after
first
those
two
two
goals,
goals, I was
like,
like, give Arsenal the
Arsenal.
league,
Yeah.
man. Like, give
After those
them
first
the
two goals, I was like,
league.
okay, you guys have come back the way you finished it off.
Yeah.
Good for you, but
Mm.
you are shaky in those first few minutes of that game.
Mm.
Yeah, I think because we had 3 new signings, they're still learning the system.
Yeah.
It was bound to happen, I think.
On that note,
Timber was good. I
You
mean,
see, but that's
Timber in the
Timber
first
was good.
half.
That's a bit I
Yeah.
don't understand.
Yeah.
In the old days in the Premier League, the new signings don't start the first game, bro. You integrate them into the system slowly.
Yeah, slowly.
Yeah.
Bro, this game week, almost every single team started
guys.
this new signings,
Yeah.
bro. I
That's
did
true.
not understand it, bro.
Yeah.
And
I
everyone
think the
suffered
market
for
has
it.
just changed, bro. Because right now it's very media influenced.
Oh, yeah.
The debut is
Mm.
important.
It's
So
very.
guys need to see their new
Guys
guys.
need to see their
That's
guy.
when started.
So I can tell you this, guys. Harvard started.
Yeah.
How do you rate his game?
There were bits, but it wasn't a standout performance.
Not
Like
at all.
Rice was good. So,
Rice had like 2 solid chances, man.
oh yeah,
To score, there were good chances.
yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, we were shaky, but for an opening game, I expected that. Team is still new; they're still adjusting. I think we'll get better as the season goes on, like every other team in the league.
Timber was fire.
Yeah,
The
but
few
he's
minutes
now,
he played.
yeah, but
yeah.
now he's out for the whole season.
The whole season, man.
He's out for a whole
Uh,
season.
For the whole
What
season.
happened? He broke
ACL.
something.
Yeah, those are 9 months. That's
Damn.
the
How
much
whole
was he?
season. We bought him for £40 million.
Damn.
whole season.
This whole season.
And it's like all the new signings somehow.
Damn, bro, that hurts.
Yeah.
Hoyland, same thing.
Hoyland is
That's like
back. They said
6
it's
months,
back.
right?
He's back. What do you mean he's
What
back?
was he doing?
There's a guy that slipped this. There's a guy with muscle spasm.
Guys,
bro.
just
I don't know
like
what
my
the
back.
guy
No,
is
but
back.
I think also preseason can never compare to the speed of the Premier League, speed and intensity of the Premier League. So
You
when
see-
you get Like
The thing
whatever.
is, though,
Yeah.
I think why, if you've noticed, there's so many players that are getting ACLs.
Yeah.
These guys have played so much football,
Football,
from
bro.
COVID.
It's too much football, bro.
Remember, last season we had the World Cup in the middle of the season.
This break was not long enough.
This was not a long break.
But
The
these
season
guys-
ended in June.
These guys put their bodies on the line, bro, for this
Yeah.
shit, man.
So
That's why
I
you
wasn't
have to
surprised
respect
that these guys are getting ACLs left, right, and center. But yeah. So I was saying back on Havertz, I'm yet to be convinced.
He looked lost.
Yeah, he was playing in the 8.
Though it's like they were playing around him though.
Like it's just
Like
like
that's
Martinelli
passing
and the ball
around
was
him.
passing around him. Nketiah were not-
the game was going around.
No,
I
him.
don't think Havertz knows his best position, if I'm being honest.
Like
Yeah.
Gakpo. Even, you know, same
Yeah?
thing.
Yeah.
There's
Personally,
that
I
one
think-
guy in every team.
I think he's best suited as probably a false 9.
That
'Cause
makes sense.
He's good on the ball. If you watch the Community Shield, he was good on the ball. His runs were good. Just his finishing that was not perfect.
Mm.
And well, Arteta says he was bought in as a midfielder, so I'm anxiously waiting to see how it works
How he
out.
uses him.
I want to understand though your midfield. Let me see. Say you have Rice, you have Odegaard,
Yep.
you have
Partey?
Partey, you have
Yes,
Havertz.
Odegaard,
I don't see all
Partey,
4 of them
Havertz.
starting.
No.
No.
That's why I was saying you'll find in instances that Arteta will go with Rice, Partey, Odegaard.
I feel like that's your
Rice-
best.
Rice
3.
playing in the 8.
That's your best starting.
Yeah, that for
I
me,
feel like that's
for
your
me
best
that's
three.
the best.
So that's my question. Like a 60 million signing on their bench.
You and Rice in
I
the
don't
eight,
know,
yeah.
man.
I think Rice can do a job in the 8 because
So it's like a double 8 pivot.
because at West Ham, in his last season he was going forward more. He had the license to go forward more.
Yeah.
And with Arsenal now,
A Rice sense.
he has permission. With Arsenal now, he has
Rice
license.
sense,
He
you
has free will. He has free will to go
Yeah.
forward, and with Partey protecting him, and I mean he can do both sides of the game very
Yeah.
well.
I feel like that's a requisite for any CM right now.
Yeah.
You have to be able to defend
Box
and
to box.
attack, bro. It
Box
has
to
to be a
Who
box
do you
to
guys
box.
think are Arsenal's most like consistent players?
Saka, obviously.
Yeah, we said this last time. Saka guaranteed.
Odegaard.
Consistent?
Odegaard, consistent.
Okay, yeah, Saka. I mean, towards the end of last season, he got really tired.
Burnt
I think he
out.
was just tired.
And that's another issue I have.
You guys
guys
did
have-
sign another.
We have sorted out Martinelli's wing. I mean Trossard is
Really good.
Different
class.
level.
Really
Yeah.
good.
He did well when he came on.
Really,
Just,
whenever
I
he
just don't
comes
think
on.
he did
Trossard
as much as Martinelli.
can play
but yeah.
anywhere in that attacking line. He can play on the left, can play in the 10, can play on the right. But Saka needs someone who can push him,
to
but also
back him.
because we're going to be in the Champions League, so
He got me like 5
Like
tournaments.
a
Yeah.
replacement. Like
so
a,
we need
number two.
someone because one of the reasons why we didn't win the league last season,
Mm.
of course, in fact, Saliba's injury that was a big blow.
Depth.
Then Saka just burnt out.
Yeah.
In fact, I think almost the whole squad burnt out.
Yeah.
Partey was not having a good time.
Mm.
Jesus was
Okay.
being
Gabriel looked
funny.
lost without
Yeah.
Saliba. Ramsdale was being
All over the
suspect
place.
in most games. He was giving the ball away,
Mm.
and I think that's why we bought a new keeper this week.
David Raya.
David Raya, very good on the ball,
Mm.
good shot stop as well.
Where's Raya from?
Brentford, he's
Brentford.
Spanish. Yeah, Spanish. So, well, we're playing Crystal Palace, another London derby, on Monday, and that's a very tricky place to go to.
Bad
Yeah.
boy Eze.
That's a bogey stadium
Bad
for us,
boy
bro.
Eze. In Eze we trust. Eze screamer on the way.
Yeah.
I feared Crystal Palace because, I mean, they had Zaha, they had Esse, they had...
Zaha is now in
Wilson.
Saudi, right?
Yeah, no, he has good Turkey.
Turkey.
So
But
Crystal
that's
Palace is
alright.
not that team that strikes fear to me. Like it used
Crystal
to.
Palace is just a very stubborn team.
Yeah, and we beat them home
Do
and
you
away
think they're
last
going
season.
down?
Well, they have Roy Hodgson now.
I don't think they'll
Who-
go down.
I don't think they're going
Roy
down.
Hodgson, yeah, they wouldn't go down. But Roy Hodgson and Crystal Palace works together. I don't
Yeah.
know what
Yeah.
it
Can't
is.
think of it. Last week we did not predict who would go down.
Who would
Who?
go down? Eh?
We can do that this week, though.
That's tricky. We'll do it in the middle of the season, bro.
We did. We predicted. We did.
Wait, we did.
We did.
Who's going down?
We did. I
I know-
remember saying,
Luton.
I said Wolves, remember?
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Yeah, and I think Everton.
Everton are on the brink.
For his 2
Yeah,
seasons,
Everton
they've
You
been
cannot
lying.
survive.
Everton has
You
been like
cannot-
17th twice, bro.
You
Everton-
cannot survive 3 seasons in a row.
And Everton haven't done anything in that
Yeah, they haven't
window.
spent- They haven't spent much money. But anyway, I think start of the season, there's that expectation that, I mean, we pushed City all the way last season, so
Yeah.
this season we have
You guys also have to
Go further.
push them. That's what everyone is saying.
yeah, everybody expects us to push City again, which I think we'll do.
Therefore,
I think there's aside from City themselves, I don't think there's any other team in the league that plays the way we do.
Okay.
I
think.
can see that.
That's never enough.
I'm looking at you, bro.
That's not enough. That's not,
It's not enough. Yes.
Because when you see the Chelsea performance from the weekend, the past 20 minutes of Liverpool, those teams can cause problems.
Yeah. You
bro.
see, this season,
Newcastle.
the beauty about this season for
Yeah.
me,
Brighton.
like 6 teams have strengthened. Like they are all strong.
Yeah.
Anybody can push City. We don't know. We don't know if City will be the same team as last season.
Lacking the brainer now.
Yeah.
man. I feel
And the
so
number
bad.
of games they have to play. I mean, if you watch the game on Wednesday, they look
Yes.
tired. They look
Shaky, bro.
Against
Yeah.
Sevilla?
Shaky.
Yeah.
Mm.
They look
Yeah.
Their
tired.
midfield shaky.
Bro.
Haaland looked out of sorts.
Mm.
So maybe City will have one of those seasons where,
Like the Liverpool season.
Well,
like
they're
Liverpool
regrouping,
season
yeah.
where they will lag behind. But
But
City-
Pep is scary, man.
The thing is, they're still
Pep
my
is
favorite,
juju.
bro.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's how they started last season.
see, the thing is, that's how City start
Yeah.
every season.
And I just like,
And
can't
then
that
imagine-
season you're like, what's wrong
what's his
with
name?
these guys, bro?
Guardiola.
Yeah.
Good defender.
Mm.
Very good defender.
I trust Pep to sort out that
Sort the
KDB
boys out,
situation.
Yeah.
He may play Foden in the
Still have
10,
Foden,
can play De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva in the 10.
He has his
Cole
new
Palmer,
kiddo. That
um,
kiddo
is
keeps
also-
scoring goals. That
Had a
Palmer
good
kid.
under
Palmer.
21 euros.
Yeah.
So I think City will
City's
be
good.
fine.
City's
They'll
good.
be okay.
But I think for this
If
season,
Bernardo stays.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Did
for
he
this,
sign?
yeah, he signed. He signed a new
Nice.
deal. So I think for this season, if we can just take it up a notch,
Yeah.
I think we'll. I'm not saying we're going to win the league because Man City is City, but if we can just push them a bit further,
Yeah, you have a big
Yeah,
chance.
To like
for
game
sure.
week 37.
to like him, yeah. I would be this season. I would be even more happy if we, let's say, if we lost the league,
Yeah.
but lost it like maybe on the final day. That's what I would accept.
Last season.
From experience, I'll tell you that hurts way
Painful.
more. Way more.
Way more.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember you guys. Yeah, I remember.
For like 2 seasons, that has happened to
Yeah.
But you
us.
see, the thing is, we haven't been in that position for like
These guys want to feel the
Many
pain.
years.
You're not letting them
20
feel the
years.
pain.
It's okay, you feel it. You feel it. Yeah.
because last you see we lost the league.
Yeah. But it was like,
Um,
oh, City were like, great, you're still young.
I mean,
You're still
City.
young.
No, City
Yeah.
were winning.
Yes,
City were
City,
winning.
yeah.
But I think if we had beaten you guys and West Ham,
Yes.
there was no way.
Yeah,
If
your
City had won
momentum.
their games in hand, there was no way they were going to win that league.
But you
Yeah.
guys had like
Bro, those
5
guys won 14
consecutive
games
draws.
in a
bro.
win, bro. In a row.
But they were,
14.
they were
or 15
moving,
games in a row, unbeaten. Relax, bro.
and it was. And you
City's
see, it wasn't
different.
even Haaland carrying that team. It was Gundogan, it was Grealish.
I think they're going to
Clutch.
suffer for that, bro. I think they're going to suffer for letting Gundogan go.
yeah, yeah.
I'm so glad they didn't let
And Mahrez.
Silva go.
I don't know, guys.
Oh,
Guys,
Mahrez. Yeah.
guys are saying Mahrez was not all that. Mahrez
No,
actually.
Mahrez was all that, but I think that the Mahrez position they can figure out. But those guys like to pierce. They like to play in the middle. They like to go through guys like that. So they need someone
Yeah.
who can do that.
But I like
I
Kovacic.
won't even lie. I do not understand.
Kovacic isn't that though.
No,
City's
but I,
Look,
I,
look,
I, heard,
Kovacic
I remember
runs.
your point about Gundogan last week.
Yeah.
And saying Kovacic isn't the best replacement for him. But I think Gundogan mainly, I'd say, benefited from that system. If that makes sense.
You don't think assistant
That's why-
benefited from him?
No, I think Kovacic is good enough to look like how Gundogan
No
is.
way.
I don't know.
I think
bro.
so.
No
different
way.
player, different
Guys,
profile.
I don't think you guys remember.
But
You know what?
Kovacic
very
is sick.
different.
Remember him in
Remember the type of
Madrid?
goals that
in
Gundogan
Yeah,
Chelsea?
but that's not
Yeah.
Kovacic now, bro. I watched Kovacic for 4 years. 4?
He was in-
Kovacic is a
He was between you
workhorse,
and Chelsea
bro.
and Madrid.
Yeah,
Every
but like
World
Kovacic when he was in Chelsea,
Yeah.
good player,
But not
good ball retention, good passer also. But Gundogan is different.
different, bro.
Different.
Yeah, I know you guys. Maybe Liverpool didn't suffer.
No, but to be fair, he was also in Chelsea.
We suffered, bro.
To Gundogan.
Kovacic, sorry, Gundogan,
Yeah.
bro.
No,
The
first
guy was always scoring us beauties.
No, that's us with Kovacic. There's a game Kovacic scored
Yes,
a
Francis
volley.
De Bruyne.
Oh.
Francis De Bruyne. I mean, I don't know. De Bruyne just beeps us for some reason. He just beeps.
And they're all the
like
same
big
goal.
players
That's
are scoring
outside the
against you
box.
guys.
What?
Us is like Enciso.
Yeah.
We just have random guys who turn up.
KDB hates everyone, bro.
Yeah.
It's different. Anyone
But,
can get it. bro.
Anyone can get
For
it.
Monday night, just give my prediction just to wrap up.
Okay.
And maybe
Arsenal.
just ask you guys.
Yeah.
For Monday night, I think we'll win it.
Who do you guys have?
We have Crystal Palace away.
Palace. Okay.
I think we'll win 2-0. Same as last
Fair,
season. So,
fair,
yeah,
fair.
so I think we'll do well. I just wanted to ask you guys.
Oh, you guys have
what
been
are your thoughts on us? This
You've not
season?
competed. You've not commented on Katie yet.
Nketiah, for me, that's a job.
Okay.
Utility player.
Yeah, he's a utility player. He can score. I mean, last season, when Jesus was out for 4 months, he carried
Held
the
it
team.
down. Held
Scored,
it
I
down.
think, 9 goals in 9 games. I mean, he was the difference between January and Feb. But
Yeah.
my only issue with him is consistency. If he can just be consistent, I mean, he doesn't get much game time. So
I was gonna say, is that his fault?
it's not his fault.
Yeah.
Not his fault.
They don't play
But
him.
yeah, he doesn't play much.
Yeah.
So if he can just get more game time, I think people rate him.
Me,
I rate him too.
I rate him.
Uh,
Hey, your defense
See,
is in
Nke-
trouble.
Nketiah is not my wife. Mine is a bit. I feel like I'm alone on this one.
Yes.
Gabriel Jesus.
You fear
He
him?
can be somehow.
for our
No.
system,
He's good.
he's
No.
perfect.
Perfect.
No way.
He's
And that's
perfect.
that's for me. That's the thing.
I said no way.
Ketia,
Dangerous.
decent player.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like you guys said, utility. But bro, when you're in the big leagues, you just almost require class in every position on that pitch.
True.
Yes.
And Gabriel has class, bro. Like
True,
you just
true.
need a player who can do some shit that you're not expecting
True.
a guy to do in that position.
You guys forgot to mention like consistent players. Saliba is for me.
Saliba. Yeah,
For sure.
that's
Rolls
for sure.
Royce
For
of
sure.
a centre
That's a
back.
For sure, for
player.
sure.
Rolls
But you can't say
Royce.
consistent if he's injured that much.
Hey,
I
yo,
mean,
that's
he only got one
Reece James.
injury last
Saliba was
season.
good.
No, Saliba.
Saliba only got injured last season. I mean,
Yeah.
other
That's
than
what I
that-
mean. That's what I mean. Yes, I think he's actually your best defender.
Yeah,
I think
Easy,
he gets.
easy,
I think he
yeah.
starts in any defense in the league.
yeah.
But I think the best ability
Any
is
defense in the
availability.
league? You guys just been speed.
No, any defense in the league is
I don't know, man.
No,
I don't
you
know.
see-
any defense in the league is starts. I have in my head of almost everyone.
You
bro.
see,
Yeah.
he starts
He's so good.
He
Almost
starts.
everyone.
He starts for
I don't know, Man
Chelsea.
City's
Yeah.
defense.
He starts
Of
for
course, he starts for City's
United.
defense.
Starts-
Ahead of Stones.
Stones,
Starts
yeah,
in-
starts
in-
ahead
in
of
your
First two
defense.
Stones.
In Liverpool's defense, yes.
Yeah,
United he starts ahead of Iran.
I think he's better than Konate,
true.
but
With Van Dijk, that would be a good partnership.
that'd be very good. But
Strangely,
like,
I prefer to see him with Konate. Than
yes, that's
Van
what I was
Dijk.
going to say. I'd prefer
Van
to see
Dijk
him.
has been so shaky, bro.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's the
Shaky
shakiness. I think
warrior.
it's the positions.
No, you
And
see,
also the roles.
the ACL as well.
Mm.
Van Dijk, when he came back from his ACL,
It's never, it's
Yeah.
not been
You
the
can
same.
never go back. Yeah.
it's never the same player. The same thing with Timber. When he gets back, he
Will
won't
not
be the same
guy.
player as he was before.
How old is Timber?
He's,
Kiddo.
20,
Young.
23?
Early
20.
20s, yeah.
Well, he will be okay, but
Yeah, ACL injuries, bro.
ACL injuries are.
Okay.
Oh, and now that they've increased the minutes, bro. Like that.
Oh,
Oh, man.
bro.
Anyway, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so I think we'll win 2-0.
Okay.
Yeah, you asked us what we thought about your
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
I think it's really good. I think you'll give City a run for their money especially after seeing them against Burnley. They won convincingly, yes, but like Burnley had times in that game where they were good.
They were shaky.
They were playing City. And I
Yeah.
was like, what's happening? And especially now that De Bruyne is gone, I don't know what's going to happen in City this season.
I think City is still balling, bro.
Anyway, man, I don't. You can never doubt Pep.
It's Pep.
I think City is
Pep-
still balling.
Pep
I'll
is-
say you guys are still second, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Arsenal, yeah.
City is different.
Pep is
Yeah.
an insane
City is just
tactical genius.
The madman.
That guy
Last
will change the
season-
entire formation to get rid
Last
of KDB.
season, in Feb, after they lost to Spurs, he converted to a back three. Stones was playing in the 6. And
That man lied
Stones,
to us though.
Stones
Like with
was...
this formation, why it's a 3-2-2-3. I'm
Bro,
like, nah.
But that's how you got his 14. Is it 14 or 15 wins on the
Yeah,
bounce?
but it was
wins.
it was 3-4-3.
did you
Just-
see the Champions League final? Guys were saying
Guy cooked Madrid.
that Foden was Stones was my man of the match.
Mm.
In the final?
In the final, he was my man of the match.
Uh-huh.
He was brilliant in that game.
Ahead of Rodri.
He was brilliant.
He was good, but Rodri.
I mean, Rodri will get the applaud because he scored.
I wish we had
No,
a-
not just to
I wish
score,
we had a
first-
City fan here because Rodri has been balling out, bro. His
Bro,
past few
Rodri
games,
is so
like, has
good.
been carrying red
Rodri is
card
such a
team, man.
good player, bro.
The guy carried them
Such a
through
good
that
player.
game. Anyway, 2-0, I'm okay with that prediction.
Yeah.
As far as what I think of Arsenal this season, I'm not convinced yet.
Yeah.
I need to see a bit more. But I think that it's all or nothing for you guys. I think either you're winning the league or you're not second.
Well, this is what I want.
It's either you're winning or you're not
This is what I
contesting.
want. A good cup, a good Champions League run.
What's good? Like semi-final?
Semi-finals would be nice. Maybe a cup competition, winning a cup, and the Premier League, because we haven't won it for so long. I think winning it
It's
would
like 20 years at the end of
yeah,
this
20.
season.
I was,
How
I
do-
was,
how do
I
you-
was 7 when we last won the league, man.
How do you think
Martin.
they'll do in the Champions League?
Well, because we haven't been in it for so long, I anticipate us getting a tough group. I just probably don't get Bayern.
Which pot are you? Do you know yet?
We're in pot
No, they
2.
haven't. Have you done the?
You guys still have
project?
Bayern trauma. I think it's a different Arsenal now. I think it's a different
Oh yeah!
Arsenal.
By the way,
Very different.
we have squads to settle in the Champions
Yeah,
League.
it's a different
There are
Arsenal.
2 teams, and I want
Bayern, Barca.
Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Those
I think
two.
I think you can play them now. I think you can
we
face them
we beat
like
Barcelona
on
in
equal.
pre-season
Yeah, Barcelona you can handle.
and beat them well.
Nah, even Bayern you can disturb.
Bayern, I mean,
I don't know, man. It's
Let's
a
first see
Champions
how
League.
Kane settles in this team.
No, I
It's
think
a
Arsenal.
Champions
I
League,
think right now
bro.
Arsenal at like the Liverpool level of previous seasons. Like they can
I've had
they
that,
can come to any team
I've had that comparison
and
a lot
believe
lately,
that they
yeah.
can win.
Yes,
You know
yes.
what I mean?
They have a chance.
You're not scared.
That's one of
anymore.
the
That
things I
team should fear
enjoyed the
you
most
as well.
about last
Yeah.
season. Like we went to Tottenham. We hadn't won at Tottenham for 9 years, and that's a stadium where we struggle the most. We went there and we bullied them.
I'll tell you this. I definitely agree with everything you're saying. But I still think, like deep in my head, it's like ingrained. The Champions League is just different.
It is.
So yeah,
It's different. Like you're definitely going to have a good run. But I feel like still, if you met Bayern, they're going to give you.
I mean, there are those clubs in the Champions League you meet and you're like,
Madrid,
not like Real
Bayern.
Madrid, Bayern Munich.
Those are the 2 teams I don't play with. In
I
the
mean, I
Champions League.
anticipate Man United as well to have a good run in
The-
the
the
Champions
Champions
League.
Man United.
Give me a chance, bro. Let me speak. Give me a chance to speak.
By the way, I have so many things to say
I have a
about
lot to say, bro. I have a
about
lot
your
to say.
midfield. But anyway,
Okay, so United. We played Wolves on Monday.
very shaky, man.
Terrible performance on our part, bro. I
That
don't
was
think
a
that there's-
controversial call. Also,
I don't think there's anything that we did right in
Yeah.
that game. I think the boys were all over the place. Still, bro, I just do not understand guys starting the new players, bro. Like that thing there plays me.
Yeah.
Let's just start with what was working last season and integrate the guys in slowly, bro. Like this is too much pressure for Mason Mount. I don't think Garnacho should start that game. I think that like I don't know if his plan was to fight fire with Wolves, but it just didn't work. Wolves on the other hand, playing their guys from last season, all of them, bro. As they were.
There's a guy.
The guys were coming off the bench.
There's
Were
a
coming
guy
off the
who
bench.
gave you so many.
Bro.
Mateus Cunha.
Cunha
Yes.
and
Cunha
Ait
played so
Nouri
well, bro.
stressed us the whole game, bro. There were so many last ditch tackles in that game.
Yeah.
Wait.
So many saves.
But let me ask you, your midfield.
Our midfield.
I feel Casemiro. I love Casemiro. I've
Yeah.
loved him since he started
Yeah.
playing for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
If I can just take you guys back a bit before he joined United, he had Modric, he had Cruz. I mean, those are 2 of the best technically gifted players on the planet. But they could also do that. They would graft. There were games where Madrid. I remember those games in the Champions League,
of course.
when they were on the brink of being knocked out.
That-
The guys could graft.
Those guys stand up against us.
So, but with United, I mean, you had Fred. He has left, obviously. I know many people didn't like Fred, but he could do a job. McTominay is not everybody's flavor of the month. But
Has he gone yet?
No, he's still there.
Fred is
Okay.
gone. Scott is staying.
No, Scott.
Scott
too.
Scott is not everyone's
Scott is
flavor of the
staying,
month, but he can do a job.
He's staying. I thought he's going West Ham.
I don't think so.
But on Monday night, Casemiro was isolated. He could not. He was doing 2 people's jobs. I mean, he was covering for Bruno, covering for Mount.
Yeah.
Then he had to
Is
cover
that
for
your
himself.
favorite
No.
starting 3?
No way. This is what I'll say. I think United always suffers if Bruno goes missing. If Bruno isn't firing, you can see that the whole team isn't just. They don't know what to do.
What is
if
Bruno's
Bruno
best
isn't.
position for you?
I think I like him at 8 or 10.
Yeah, 8.
I think that
8 or
he's
10.
he's pretty good in both of those positions. I just think that for Bruno, it's purely like an emotion thing, bro. Like if he has come to ball, he'll ball and he'll be a nuisance. He'll be doing that shit that guys hate him for, what? Falling, complaining. That shit really works for United, bro.
Yeah.
And if Bruno isn't doing that, the rest of the guys, they don't know what to do, bro.
So do you
So
think?
I think Casemiro, his biggest issue was that Bruno was missing in that game. I don't know what Bruno was doing. I don't know if he was trying to figure things out. I don't know what he was on. And Mount should not have started that game, bro. I think that Casemiro plays best when he can trust the people around him. And I think he has already established that trust with Eriksen and Bruno. I think those two guys should start. Casemiro,
How old is
Eriksen,
Eriksen
Bruno.
now?
He's good.
How old?
I don't know.
33 now.
I don't know. I think Eriksen can play in that position. Now we know that we have Mount, a guy who can come on and run and da-da-da. But until Mount
I like
settles
his
in-
work ethic. It's
yeah.
I like
And that
his
makes
work
him-
ethic.
Work ethic guys are perfect subs, bro.
Yeah.
Especially if the guy has not yet found his footing. Bring on the guy who can control the game, play the important passes. After you guys are ahead, bring on now the guy who's just going to run, frustrate
I
the
mean,
other team.
Bruno as a player, he frustrates me a bit.
Okay.
Like he has he has quality. Yeah,
He does.
I
True.
mean, he can dictate games. He'll do something good, then he'll just have you will have
A
those games
stinker,
where
yeah.
things are refused.
Bruno is one of those guys who you have to
Case in
take.
point, the Liverpool game last season.
Yeah. He's one of those guys who you have to just take the good with the bad. Like, the worst things about him are also the best things. So a guy will be super emotional and ruin the game. Then he'll be super emotional and be the best player in the world, bro.
True.
So
Doesn't that
that's have to
like
allow it.
But you can always
his
rely on him.
reliability?
Yeah.
though?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
reliable.
He is.
That's one thing I like
Most
about him.
times, like he can also have a stinker of a game and just have one moment,
That's all
And
he
he
needs.
does-
one
Yeah.
pass,
Yeah.
bro.
One pass
And
or one
that's it.
goal. Yeah.
I think that we also struggled for having Rashford down the middle. Just then it makes sense.
Well, wait, Anthony was on the right.
Anthony was on the right. Garnacho was on the left.
Rashford. Oh yeah.
I don't think Rashford should be down the middle, bro.
No, he shouldn't.
He should
But
always
then
be drifting.
what happens now?
You see, that's
Who
a
plays- who
position
plays
I
in the
feel.
middle?
That's a position I feel you have not addressed.
We tried to. That guy has a back
That guy
injury
is
now.
his back.
No,
His back is.
But Hoyland,
That guy's back is broken.
you guys, Harry Kane was begging clubs to come and take him. I was shocked that Man United was not on top of that.
I think
list.
we were interested in Harry Kane in the beginning, and Spurs made it clear that that was not an option.
But we same to a rival club.
They refused to. Because I remember Harry Kane was the initial target, bro. This Hoyland just started after. And I guess after a while, like, they were convinced that, okay, Hoyland is younger, has this much potential, let's get him instead.
And I feel like you guys have
But-
not learned. I mean, Hoyland cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
It was what,
You've
60?
not learned. The last
was-
guy you
yeah.
bought for so much money was a striker, was Martial. And look how it has turned out.
Well,
I don't know,
we
man.
bought Martial as a midfielder, those dames.
No, Martial was bought to be a striker.
Really?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Martial.
Be a striker.
No, don't you guys remember that Martial's striker season was by luck?
Is
That he
it?
was not playing. He was playing
No.
off the wing.
Okay, off the wing, but
Yeah.
like, but he was more attacking, and he even bought it with a Ballon d'Or clause. Can you imagine?
Yeah, no,
Hey, yo, no, relax. Do not bring that back.
But I'll say this. I still think that Martial should start down the middle.
Yes.
Until Hoyland comes back.
I think
Oh
it's,
yeah.
I think that makes sense. I think Martial is like those guys have chemistry. They can figure something out until this kiddo comes.
Okay. You
But-
have watched preseason games. Yeah, a
I
few.
try not to, but
Thoughts on Mason?
I was going to say, yeah.
Mason
Greenwood.
Greenwood.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't need to watch a single game to say that
But,
Mason Greenwood should be
Mason-
playing.
You
for
mean
this
Mount
team.
or Greenwood?
Let's start with Greenwood.
Okay.
Greenwood
Yeah.
should definitely be playing. I mean, there's a lot of politics involved, but
Yeah.
if it's just a question of should he play,
I do not like
he
the
should
way
play.
the club has
handled
handled the
it.
situation.
They've been
Yeah.
so.
I mean, this guy was found not guilty, so there's nothing against him. So anyway, of course, there's
It's tricky.
of course, yeah, of course. I
tricky.
mean,
I
the
feel them.
evidence is damning.
I feel them. Everyone is in a tight position on that one.
Yeah,
They said they were announcing on 14th. They didn't. There's a lot of back and
You think
forth
he should
on that
play-
one.
you think he
Even
should
the
come back?
recent
I think he should come back.
the recent statement was like,
Somehow it's not
we
clear.
decide soon.
Yeah, it's not clear.
I didn't get that. I honestly didn't.
I think they'll announce him. I think we just need to have another stinker game, and they'll know.
And the club is like,
They'll
bring
know that
our
we have
guy.
no choice, bro. Bring his kid back.
Okay,
Boys.
Mason Mount.
Mount, he needs to adjust.
Yeah,
I think
just
that
this
his
time.
confidence is so low from last season. This is not Mason Mount who's playing on that pitch, bro.
Yeah.
Mason Mount is a killer.
I will tell you this.
That guy is strong. He's fast. He's smart. And he's confident. That's not the guy who's on the pitch right now, bro.
Yeah.
But I think that
Okay.
he just needs to
He does.
score.
No, he does. He does need time.
No. Everything you've said is true.
Yeah, that guy had one
But
bad
he's
season with
also
Chelsea,
a
bro.
frustrating player.
How?
It was.
How?
I'm telling you, it was
No,
your season.
guys,
I'm not even
Mount
talking
carried
about
Chelsea
the
for
season.
like 2 seasons, bro.
Yeah. The thing is, yes, he's a very good player, but he's frustrating. Yeah. He's just one of those players where, okay, first of all, I definitely agree with you that this is not Mason Mount. Can never be. He's definitely better than that. But he's just also one of those players who, he's not the best technically. Yeah, he's more of a workhorse. He's like a Gallagher.
He's
should
very
I say.
good technically, bro.
I don't know,
He's
but me, I
so
think
good.
a Mason, some
I've
shit happened in
said-
Mason
I've said
Mount.
he's not the best.
He's way better than Gallagher.
Of course,
technically.
yeah. Now Gallagher
I've
is
seen
just.
that.
I think something happened in that
Gallagher
guy's
somehow.
personal life, bro.
Yeah.
I think something happened in Mason Mount's personal life. Where that guy, his brain is just, his
But
head isn't
I will tell
here.
you this.
It's not in football.
Yeah.
That guy is healing from something, bro.
Last season.
No, it could be
He
some personal shit.
is also still just a frustrating player to me because he had his first season was so good and it was like a steady decline till last season, and I think it's just a mental thing.
Yeah.
I think
Like
it's a
you said,
mental thing.
I think it's something off the
But
pitch as well.
even season before last, he was a very frustrating player. Like he'll get in the good positions, make the wrong decision. You get like his decision making is somehow.
I think that with United, you can always expect a goal out of nowhere. Like that can always happen with us.
Yes. Yeah.
But I think at all round, none of the United fans were
Please.
convinced by that
Well,
performance.
I bet you they were not happy.
Ten
won't
Hag
lie.
Ten Hag is not the type of manager who makes excuses, so he was also disappointed in the performance. Obviously, I know that the guys who played the game were disappointed in the performance, bro. So
I did
You
not watch the
guys-
game live.
You guys were fortunate towards the end, man.
Yeah.
I did not watch the game live.
I don't know how
I watched
far.
the
I don't know
replay.
how far.
yes,
In
you
sport-
guys all think that was a penalty?
Stone
Standard.
cold
Let me punch the
penalty.
guy.
Clear cut.
Bad standard.
Stone cold
Standard.
penalty, man.
But I think that it
Clobbered the guy.
No, I
Onana
think-
Onana will tell you that nah, I didn't touch
And
it.
because
Also-
Onana was looking at the ball, right?
Yeah, but
I think that's most likely why the penalty wasn't given. He was
And
looking at the ball.
irony
They were
is-
both looking at the ball.
I get
Well-
admitting a mistake, but then what's the point of the PGM
Of
oil
VAR,
coming and
yeah.
saying it should have been a penalty? Like, what do we do?
Okay, it happened a lot
Keep
last
your
season.
jazz,
Yeah,
bro.
That just
like, no,
happened.
it's just
it happened too
annoying.
much last season. Yeah,
That happens. I think
Referees coming
that
and saying,
yeah.
yeah.
To be
It was
fair, the
very
referees
weird.
are not refereeing this game week.
As
Yeah,
soon
they
as I
were,
saw
they were pulled
They were
out.
suspended.
you see,
yeah.
as soon as I saw it, I said, "That's a body slam." That's a body
WWE,
slam.
bro.
It has happened in the 85th minute or what? It's a pen. But I don't know what their logic was. They decided against it, much to our favor. We'll take a win on game.
I think
on
it's a game week one thing because, to be fair, even in our game,
Those
Well,
two
well,
guys-
well,
Chukwemeka's
denied.
tackle in like the opening 5 minutes,
Yeah.
it was like an open boot to the chest.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
supposed to be a red.
We also
When they
denied a
kicked
pen.
Konate.
United also denied a pen.
I think it was just like a
And
game
you
week
kind of
one
have
thing.
to chest it.
Yeah.
But
Well, the beauty about the Premier League is that you're guaranteed every controversial decision every week.
Yeah, bruh.
True.
You are
Let me tell you,
guaranteed
During, I forget which game it is, but I was watching because we're going to do the pod now. We have to watch every game somehow.
Yeah.
The weekend is busy, man. But I was watching some game and a guy got a yellow card for just being there. I feel like the rules
By the
this
way,
season
the rules
are
are mad.
crazy.
Trent got a
Yellow
yellow card
cards
for
for
the throw-in.
dissent.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Yellow cards for
Actually,
dissent.
There's a
those
Liverpool
manager
guy-
yellow cards are going crazy right
Yo.
now.
And apparently, that rule on the managers was centered around Arteta
Yeah,
because of his antics.
Arteta
Yeah.
is lazy.
But Klopp,
Managers be
not
talking
Klopp
so
or
much
Klopp.
shit, bro.
Pep and Klopp are the same.
But all coaches have been like that. I mean, Mourinho is like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Ferguson had faggy time. Wenger used to complain.
Ferguson
If
about
was
it.
Mourinho
calm.
was managing, if Mourinho was managing in the Premier League now, I think you'd be
Yo,
suspended.
Would have already
yellow
got a-
cards would be crazy.
Because the rule is, I think, the rule is if a manager gets red carded twice. He pays a fine and he's suspended
Crazy.
For how long?
for 3 matches. I mean, it's the same
Damn.
thing with a player.
Mm.
So players are now going to get yellow cards for almost anything.
I think it was during the Arsenal game. There's a guy who was tackled. Oh, it was our game.
Oh, man,
There's a guy who was
there
tackled.
yeah.
And he's going to go the yellow card for like just flashing that thing. You know, I think they say, like,
Yes.
give him a
Oh,
card.
yes, yes,
yes,
yes.
I remember that.
That's
That was
decent.
it, bro.
That was
Like, you know, last season that would pass.
Asking for it, asking for a card,
Yeah.
saying why am I giving the card? Dissent.
Bruno
that was
Guimaraes
which
got a
game was
yellow
that?
I
card.
think it was our game.
yes.
Trent got a yellow card for that specific reason.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Trent got
to
the yellow
me.
card for the 3.
Enzo got a yellow card because of that.
You have to be disciplined.
But
this
United
season,
guys
bro.
got more yellow cards in the
But
first half,
basically,
bro.
I mean, red cards are going to be at a premium this
Yeah,
season.
yeah,
Nah,
True.
I'll say this season is going to be fun.
yeah.
It's going to be
It's
fun.
really interesting. That's interesting.
No, fun.
Yeah.
Well,
oh,
Because
yeah.
let me tell you, if you lose, none of us have lost yet, right?
no, not yet.
We
But
are
this,
going
it
to
may change
jazz,
this weekend.
bro. We are going to jazz.
May change
Yeah,
this
the
weekend.
first guy to lose.
The first
bro.
guy to
The first guy to
lose.
lose. I don't know to NBA.
Yeah, so you guys are playing Spurs.
Yeah, we're playing
tomorrow?
Spurs this weekend.
That's a good
Uh,
match. When?
Yeah.
Tomorrow,
That's a tough
Saturday.
game.
Should we just watch it together?
Did you watch the?
Spurs had a decent first game.
Yes, I was
I think
gonna
also they're still very, very wide open.
Mm.
Spurs was 2-2, right?
Yeah.
Brentford.
2-2, but clearly they also pose some
Life
sort of
after
threat.
Kane.
But like I said, Harry Kane was always the problem for us.
Yeah.
Because he could get it out of anywhere. I don't know if Richarlison has that same threat.
Nothing.
And
I
also,
have
but
no
you
faith in
know,
that guy.
taking away Kane takes away a bit of Son's game in a way. I don't know if that makes sense.
True.
But like, he's still definitely a good player. But there was, I think, him and Kane used to
Son,
do.
yeah.
That was
Telepathic
just
there.
there.
Connection,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
Strangely, I think Son is a clutch player. I think that he can step up his game
Definitely
this
going
season.
to. Definitely going
But
to.
I just don't know if he has the guys around him to succeed doing
But
that.
I think this game might be tricky for you,
You know,
because
yeah.
one,
Yeah.
it's Ange Postecoglou's first game at home,
Okay.
Tottenham. So manager bounce.
Yeah.
The fans will be up for it.
Mm.
And Man United's record against the top 8 last season was horrible.
it was
Yeah.
bad.
It was bad.
Horrible. You drew at Spurs. You lost
You
at
guys,
City.
you guys beat us.
They
last
drew. They drew at the Bridge. I
We
don't
hammered
know.
Away.
you.
That's crazy.
I don't need to bring back the 7-0.
Nah,
guys may
relax,
get,
nah.
Tough as
guys
it
may
happens.
get nightmares again.
That was a tough one.
Hey, we'll just walk off the podcast.
You know, we chat for
For that.
Richarlison. Eh? We make noise for Richarlison. But like at Everton, he wasn't bad. Like he would get a goal against a team.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened last season. He had
Season,
4
he had
celebrations and 1
zero
goal.
goals, bro.
How do you have 4 celebrations and 1 goal? What does that
Oh,
mean?
he got a goal?
He scored goals.
When did he
They're
score?
always
They're
denied.
always offside. They're always denied.
No, like when
Yeah,
did he
remove the
score?
His first goal was against Liverpool.
That's
Remove
crazy.
this shirt.
Only for Jota to break
Get a
his
yellow
heart.
card and they cancel your goal.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. Do you know how amused Jesse was
Yeah.
at the cancelling of a goal? I've never seen a
You've
man
never
so
seen
focused. He was like, let me see when the number changes. Guy looked at that scoreboard until it went
Who
down.
did Spurs draw with last weekend?
Brentford. I wanted to ask you though. Well, what I wanted to say was before I asked my question was,
Yeah.
you guys need to work on your away record against the top 8. It has got to change if you want to compete with City and Arsenal. Your away record. I mean, at home you guys are a different
Solid.
beast.
Yeah, solid.
We didn't win there. These guys didn't win
No,
there.
no
These
one.
guys lost
Yeah.
there.
Do not.
I think
Last season, just
Chelsea
No, I think
was
it gets
a-
better
Chelsea
for
was
us
a
this
different
season.
problem.
I think it gets better for us this season as long as Martinez stays fit.
Yes.
As long as the defense stays solid, Casemiro comes back to himself, and
you guys,
Bruno.
do you guys need another midfielder? Do you think you need another midfielder?
Mm,
Amrabat is being
yeah,
linked
Amrabat. I think
with,
Amrabat needs to come in.
I like
think
Amrabat.
He definitely needs to come in.
what do you think about Onana as a keeper?
So solid.
Mm.
So solid.
Very.
One mistake in the whole game could have been a detrimental mistake. Actually, me, I've always thought that Onana also kept a mistake in his back pocket. But
As a
there's no
keeper.
doubt that he's a shot stopper.
Yeah,
Very good.
No doubt that he's extremely confident. He knows exactly what he
Commands
wants
his
to
box
do.
He's also
very
a
well.
funny man,
He
bro.
doesn't think twice, bro, about what he wants to do. But that can be a problem, bro.
My guy
It
just
can be like an
commits.
Alisson situation where
Yeah.
you know he'll stop the shot, but when it's a mistake, it will be a big one.
Yes.
But I trust him. I like him. I think that the defense will trust him more than they trusted De Gea.
Yeah.
Just in terms of like knowing that you have a solid guy behind you, bro, who's not going to put you in problems.
I
He's
won't
he's
lie.
way more commanding than De Gea.
Yeah.
What were your
Whatever.
thoughts on De Gea? I mean, the way he left and I mean the season he had. I mean, of course.
No, I love the hair, bro. I love the hair despite all his zips.
Yeah.
Because clearly, bro, as a United fan, you just learn to love your guys, bro. You know what can happen, but you just love them as they are because those guys are world-class players, bro. But you know when you're world-class and you keep such a shit mistake in you, bro, De Gea could do the most incredible things between those two poles.
There was one game he had 18 saves.
Bro,
Bro, that guy is such a
he was
class.
something
I won't lie.
special, bro.
When that guy left United, I was like, why isn't Chelsea jumping on this?
No, he's
Or Real
something
Madrid,
special.
Or
But De
Bayern
Gea-
Munich. Bayern
De
Munich don't
Gea
have a
makes-
keeper.
Where is he?
He's a free agent.
He's a free agent till now.
De Gea makes the defense anxious, bro. In certain games, like, because you don't know when the mistake is going to happen. And if you're playing with an anxious defender like Maguire, bro, it was just chaotic.
You guys,
Like,
you,
Calamitous.
you guys
It
don't
was
know
chaotic
Kepa,
between
bro.
that
You
two
see,
of
the
them,
thing
bro.
is,
Kepa?
I think with the modern keeper, yeah, the guy is a dying breed. So now, I mean, managers now like goalkeepers that are
Ball
good on the
playing.
ball.
Like a very ball playing goal.
Yeah, can feed that ball. I mean, like Ederson. Ederson is the best in the
Ederson.
world.
Alisson can also do that.
Alisson can do that, but not as good as Ederson. You got Ramsdale, though his kicking is a bit suspect, but I think he's good on the ball. But you see, teams now are adapting that modern type keeper. Yeah?
Like you have to be a sweeper of sorts.
No,
Yeah,
I think
such Sanchez of Chelsea.
I think
Very
United
good on the ball.
having such a terrible first game and keeping the clean sheet, that means a lot, bro.
Yeah.
That means a lot for that team.
Yeah.
And I think we'll beat Spurs, but I think it'll be very close. I'm going to say 2-1. I think Onana will concede. I'll say 2-1. 2-1 United.
Who are your
So-
favored
So
starting
United.
centre backs?
Of course, Varane and Martinez, bro.
Varane and Martinez.
Easily.
I was going to say,
Varane and
what
Martinez.
about Lindelof? But no, I don't think he
Good
compares
sub.
to
I
them.
like
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka.
Good sub. I love Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka is a
Wan-Bissaka.
baller,
Wan-Bissaka.
bro. He's
Very
a
solid.
And that's
Very
crazy that we were talking shit about him last week. Not we.
He's not.
You.
Who me?
Who?
Y'all.
No, we
when?
just
Wow.
we said him and Dalot would be the perfect right
No,
back
that's not
because
what you said.
Dalot is good going forward.
Or
Wan-Bissaka
them
is good
combined.
Yeah, them
but you
combined.
guys said that he was, and then
Well,
he had an
yeah.
assist.
We just said he's poor going
Wan-Bissaka-
forward.
But he had an assist.
Wan-Bissaka.
Which guy in your team had an assist? Did any of your right backs have an assist?
Yo,
No.
we have
Did your right backs
assists.
have an assist? No. No.
Why are you considering
My
one
boys,
position?
Just
my
one
boys had to do
had the
extraordinary
assist.
stuff to get the goals. But anyway, Wan-Bissaka for me, everybody expects him to be like a Trent,
Reese
a Reese.
is very
He's not.
different.
I just like
He's
him
not.
the way
He's
he's
not.
Me too.
Yeah, it's very
One on
different.
one, there's no one better in the league.
I agree.
No one.
And that's why I think that United would really succeed if it was just a back three.
Yes.
Because you're not going to get past him, bro.
Yeah.
Do you
The
think?
only problem is that when he goes wide, it's a gap day.
Big one.
It's a gap.
I think he's good enough. To
But then also,
Wait, you
I feel
said-
like because
yes.
of that, yeah,
Yeah.
your right winger, I get Anthony's nice,
No.
but I
No.
don't know, bro. Like Anthony and
Let me
Wan-Bissaka on that wing.
guys,
For me, I say bring back Mason Greenwood, bro, because it's different. What those two players bring is so different. Greenwood,
is direct.
he's direct, bro. He's going for goal.
I don't understand
bro.
Anthony, man.
His decision making
He's
is
the
the
most-
worst
he's
in
the
the
most
league.
My guy will just be there
One-footed-
dancing.
He's the most one-footed player I have ever seen.
Really?
Aaron Robin was left-footed, but
Yes.
he could do stuff. He could do bits with his right
That
foot.
man's
Yeah.
left
You
foot
wouldn't
was a
stop him.
whip.
Hey,
You mentioned you playing back three.
Yeah.
Would you play 1B as a right of the three?
Yes.
I can see it
I
though.
think he can
I
do
can
well.
see it.
I think
can
I think
see
he's so solid just as a defender.
Okay.
And going forward, yes, he's a bit shaky going forward, to be honest.
To be fair, he's not bad going forward. He's not bad.
He's not bad.
But
He's okay.
Well,
he's not
he's okay.
He's not Dalot.
It's not great.
Going forward.
He's being compared to Trent
Yeah,
and
I
Robertson
think it's just a comparison.
and Reece and
yeah,
Yeah.
a back three
Zinchenko
would
and-
work, but knowing Dutch managers, they like their
it's tricky. Yeah,
4-3-3,
it's
True,
tricky,
true,
it's
true.
tricky, it's
especially
tricky.
guys from Ajax, like their
Yeah.
4-3-3.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their possession game. Ten Hag is a real disciple of that type of football.
You can definitely see his vision coming to life though. United.
Yeah.
How long though? That's my question.
I think next season they're going to be scary. If they just fill in those small gaps, if they get their right winger, if they get a midfielder and a defender,
I mean,
Those are
you
three boys.
never
Greenwood is
know.
going to play,
United
then
may have
they have their right winger.
Qatari
Mason-
backing.
if Mason Mount lands a system, Mason Greenwood comes back, all they need is a defender.
Striker.
Mr. Striker, though.
I don't know, like
I'm,
striker.
the thing is, Hoyland is good. He's a good striker.
he's
And
just
it
not
seems,
yet
it
seen
seems
him.
like Johnny
Yeah.
Evans is staying. Guys have said
I like Johnny Evans. I like Johnny
Yeah,
Evans.
that guy is solid. That
Yeah,
guy
I like
has
Johnny Evans. I like him.
I preferred
He
Phil
was good
Jones,
at
bro.
Leicester. He was
No
good at
way.
Leicester.
Nah, I
No
prefer that man played with heart.
Who?
I think
Phil
Johnny Evans
Jones?
will be solid.
That guy
Okay, yeah.
played with the heart.
Hey, why
Guys
you
in
foxy?
bands, bro.
Why you foxy people, man?
Forget that.
Phil just don't play like that.
The guy was a
man.
part-time
Come on,
footballer.
man.
for
It's
like
man
the
you
last
have to
4
hate. Mama keep Phil Jones.
Phil Jones was like a part-time footballer for this last season. That guy was raising
Man
a
walked away
family.
with-
How do you hate the captain?
That guy was a stay-at-home dad, bro. I know what that guy was doing,
Stay-at-home
but
dad.
I don't know, when he first came to United, I
Yeah.
mean he was hype.
highly rated.
That man was such a
over 40
hype.
million pounds.
And you see, Phil
No,
Jones
but
was that
United some of
guy.
your signings over the years, bro.
Phil Jones was that guy who would have a rubbish season, but there's that one game
Where is the base?
I remember that thing when he did
Scores a head down.
the header on the floor.
they
eh?
play him in the DM.
I
and
was
he-
like,
he's
raw.
playing like prime Gattuso, man.
I remember there's a game these guys played him and Fellaini. I was in confusion.
I feel like Fellaini was such a good buy for United, and he's one who kick-started like a good run again. And actually, Ferdinand said it this weekend. Who did you buy? And he said, "Wait, who are the guys you bought this season? Mount, Hoyland,
Holland.
who else?
Evans.
Johnny Evans. He came back.
There's someone else.
There's someone else. And Rio Ferdinand said."
and the goalie.
Onana, yes.
Onana.
Ferdinand said Onana is like how Fellaini was. That type of boy. Like the guy who's going to kickstart the team going well again. And I
One
kind
day
of
we'll
see
have a
Onana.
conversation about big men in the Premier League, bro. As soon as you enter Premier League as a big man,
Yeah.
there's hate on you, bro.
Oh yeah.
You're
As a
now
big
fighting
man?
hate. As soon as you're a big man, you're fighting hate, bro.
What do you mean, big man?
In terms of size.
Guys don't like that big, burly, slow
Oh,
shit
like
in this
size
league,
as a
bro.
person.
Yeah.
Mm.
Lukaku, Fellaini. I saw Fellaini
I mean,
was a
like,
good
I-
football player, bro.
I mean,
but
the-
my lord.
The Premier League is so.
Fellaini was this guy's best player at Everton. when you
Moyes.
came to, so you came with
Yeah.
him. That's why.
But
Sorry.
you know why like small teams are now struggling, like because direct football can take you somewhere, but not to
The
the
league.
end. So teams
Yeah,
now
yeah.
are adapting a more attacking.
Yeah, we kind of touched on
Yeah.
it last week as well. I feel like football is they are getting bigger players. If you look at Arsenal squad, if you look at City's squad, Liverpool not yet. Like both Arsenal and Liverpool and City, both backlines are centre backs only.
True.
Chelsea as well, they're getting bigger players.
See, that's the thing that plays me about Pep. How do you have
Only
Only
centre
centre
back.
back.
Only centre backs.
in your back four?
Come on, and it
That
works.
guy
it
is-
works.
But for him, he has athletic centre backs, bro. You know,
Okay, he's quick.
yeah.
I didn't know he was that
those guys
quick.
are quick, bro.
I-
Yeah.
Quick, big dudes, man.
Yeah, it works. It works.
Anyway, bro, let's get into trending.
Yes.
What has been happening this week? Premier League. Big news. I know Chelsea won the Caicedo tag of war.
And Lavia.
Like
You
I said,
can't
Derby.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't even call it tug of war. That was just nonsense.
Baited. You know
but
they
you-
baited you guys.
Chelsea
Bro.
took the piss out of you guys, man.
You know, like when you bully a kiddo. I feel like that's what they did. They were just
What
looking at us
killed
like,
me is how like your owner went to the Premier League to report.
Because I don't think Chelsea
want to
is
report-
playing
you
fair.
went to the Chelsea
He's
game.
becoming like this guy
That
in
guy's a
Spain.
snitch, man.
He's becoming like this guy in Spain, the Spanish the La Liga president. I mean,
Oh,
he's,
yeah.
so,
Yeah.
he's so infixated with how the Premier League clubs are spending so much money. He's like, he goes to UEFA, he's like, you guys,
guys
But I
bang
don't
all
think it's
again.
fair, bro. I don't think Chelsea's playing fair right now, man. I know,
mean, they
I
are-
know you
they
guys
are-
have your trick.
they're using that loophole.
Yeah, I
Which
know
is
you
that
have your
loophole.
cat trick that you like to use.
8-year contract.
But it's not fair.
There's that loophole that they're using, which prevents them from.
It's just not
There
fair.
are so many loopholes. I think you think it's one. First of all, this season's first loophole is we are not in Champs League.
Okay.
okay.
So we do not stand ground to like UEFA, some of the UEFA rules.
Yeah, of course.
So we can just go with Premier League rules.
Buy what you
So
want.
for example, when you have the UEFA rule that tells you can't amortize beyond 5 years, the Premier League has not yet instated that.
Yes.
So we can still do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we're not in Champs League.
Yeah.
But now the Premier League is fixing that next season because Chelsea is doing it now. Yeah.
So you take advantage. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I mean, there are so many, by the way. There are like 5 loopholes that are in play right now. But kudos to those guys, man. No team has tried that yet.
Yeah, but because they know it's going to backfire. I mean, you guys were in Zibs, how was it like 3 seasons ago? Right before COVID. because of
It's
you.
going to come back to
It's going to
bite
come
you
back.
guys
It
at some
will,
point.
it will, depending on how we perform.
Same thing with City. It's going
Depending
to
on
come
how
back
we
and bite
perform.
guys in
But
us.
I'll tell you this: the team they're building won't do much this season. I say fourth, partly because I'm also a fan. But in 2-3 years,
competing
don't
for
know,
the league.
bro.
Where do you guys have Newcastle ending? Because I feel like we're all talking about our teams, but there's one team that has been consistent, bro. You guys
Newcastle.
had a solid season last year, and they started this season solid
The
as
way they're
well.
broken into that top, that
We are,
monopoly.
we're biased. That's
I
the
know we're
truth.
biased,
We're biased.
but
No, you see, I
you
like.
can't deny
you
it,
see,
bro.
I mean, the job Eddie Howe has done with that Newcastle team is. I mean, he came when they were 19th
Yes.
and took them all the way to the Champions League.
But is Eddie Howe good enough to?
I don't think
four?
I don't think he will be there for the long run.
Is he their Mancini? Like is he
Yeah,
just
he
a
is
guy
their
to
Mancini. Yes.
Okay,
to
yeah,
like
fair,
Their
just
fair, fair.
Mancini.
set the pace?
He's going to
Nah.
lead the ship.
Who was the guy before Manini? Mark Hughes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
But
he's
he
their
didn't work
Mark
out.
He's
Nah,
their
he's
Mark
not
Hughes.
their
No,
Mark
he didn't
Hughes.
work out.
I don't think
Mancini
he's
had
like
a
Man City.
baller team.
Yeah.
And yeah.
He's going to be that
Marcus-
guy that steadies the ship. They finished top 4 few seasons.
Top 4?
Then they'll really go for yeah.
You think Newcastle
Wait.
is finishing top 4 this
Wait.
season?
Yes.
Top 4 this season.
Why do you guys
Top
think
five.
that those guys have a gap?
I don't want to give a
Where does
prediction
that
yet.
Newcastle team have a hole? Where is the hole in that team, bro?
Not
Well,
yet.
I
Let's
am
see how they
interested.
perform in Champions League,
Yeah.
and also
True.
let's see how they
guys,
do in January buying the January
have-
window.
The introduction
Cash
of
in
the
the bank,
European
bro.
Cups is just different.
That's
We've seen
true.
it before.
But we saw it with Leicester and bro teams that did not have the cash that these guys have and didn't have the quality that these guys have.
Well,
Fair.
no one has
Fair.
their money. Not
Fair.
even City.
I say top 6.
I say top 4,
Top 5.
Top six.
top
Top
6. Okay.
Fair,
I
fair.
think top 5.
These things are on record. We'll come back to them.
I think they finished fifth.
They'll
and then
finish
Brighton.
fifth. And fifth, I mean, it's going to
Actually,
be a Champions
Villa.
League spot.
Yeah,
It's
because
gonna be a
now it's
Champions
like
League
top
spot.
5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Champions League spot.
Do you think another Prem team will win the league again? The Champions League? Do you think City will win it again?
I don't know which other league is fighting. bro.
If
Madrid.
Madrid are not, if Madrid don't get Mbappe, well, they're not getting him this.
They're not getting Mbappe.
They'll get him next
definitely.
season.
You think Bayern will win it?
I can't lie, I
I'm
see
yet to
Barca
be
making a run.
convinced.
I see Barca making a run this season.
Barca.
But that's
I can
what, that's
see
what
it.
we said last
I
season.
can see
you
it.
know?
I can
Bro,
see it.
last season,
last
no.
year there were 3 Italian teams in the semi-finals. 3 or 2 Italian teams in the semi-finals.
I don't give a fuck about those. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
I say,
I don't
But the
care
thing is,
about
though,
those Italian
the
guys.
thing
They,
is
they
though-
have Milan
thing
has
is-
Leao and Napoli has that 77.
The thing is, though,
oh, the
English-
guy whose
English
name we can't
teams-
say.
Cavani
for whatever-
screamed.
I mean,
That one.
English teams do so well.
Yes.
I mean,
Europe.
domestically, but in Europe, it's
No, but
Like
I
last
said,
year.
like the last 5 years, City,
Liverpool.
Liverpool, Chelsea have won
Yeah.
in the
Well,
last
that's
5
right.
years.
Bro,
Yeah.
that shit is just jazz, bro. Guys
English-
ball in that league, bro. The only problem is Madrid. Madrid. Those guys can't.
That's the
confuse
only
you, man, and You
issue.
think that guys can't play?
no. But you see, last season, yeah,
Actually,
I
I,
mean,
think every
the season
final
before-
there's been an English team.
the
for
season
the last how
before,
many years?
Could
the season before,
yeah.
I don't even know how Real Madrid won that Champions League.
That's the thing. If you
You
take
are-
Madrid
They played
Bayern
as Liverpool.
and
And they
Barca,
beat Chelo in the semi-final.
You guys, we're not talking about
So-
PSG now
Nah,
because
hell no.
Neymar and Messi have left.
gone.
They-
If you take Madrid, Bayern, and Barca out of the chat,
Mm.
and we're just talking Premier, talking Champions League, like
Oh, it's City.
yeah, bro. We're talking about United. We're talking about English teams. After
Only,
that,
only.
we might say 1 or 2 Italian teams. We might say Inter.
Juve will be like
And
they,
Juve-
they, they are
Juve-
somewhere.
Juve-
No,
Juve
no,
haven't
not
won.
If you are not in any,
No, not
Yeah,
Juve,
but like
not
we're
Juve.
talking in terms of like reaching.
Yeah.
I don't even think in Italy Juve are close. There's AC
Right
Inter
now, yeah.
Milan
Right now,
Napoli,
yes.
yeah.
and Napoli.
Yeah, I enjoy watching that. I
Napoli
enjoy
are so
watching
good.
Napoli.
Oh, you mean like
Napoli.
in terms
are
of
compete.
history or
No, to
compete?
compete now.
No, could never.
They
Juve
can't
could
compete
never.
now.
Napoli are
It's
so good, bro.
Napoli are
No,
good.
Napoli
so
are
good.
so good. Yeah.
But there was a time Juve in Italy, bro.
That's the thing. They have a fall off of Liverpool, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
true,
fall
true,
off,
true.
like
Well, trending. What's trending? Aside from Chelsea taking a mick out of everyone in the league,
That's everyone.
signing
Liverpool.
everyone.
Liverpool, even Crystal Palace. How they just walked in there and they're like, yeah, we want to Olise.
He jumped.
But he had a release clause.
Yeah. But he
I don't
jumped.
think he jumped.
Chelsea took
This
all
is
this.
my
He did
opinion.
jam.
This is
I
my
just
opinion.
think
I think it was like a tribunal type
Did
thing.
Chelsea
Yeah,
take
yeah.
Olise?
Because
Oh.
Crystal Palace said
Did
we
Chelsea
tapped
take
him up.
Olise?
they were supposed
No,
to.
no, no.
Where did he go?
He
Chelsea
signed again. He signed again with Crystal
Chelsea
Palace.
triggered his release clause, so they had permission to speak to him.
And
vice
we had
versa.
started speaking. Then Crystal Palace said we went
Behind their
directly
back.
to him and not through Crystal Palace. So yeah.
No, but I
signed a good
think
deal.
also Crystal Palace went to the Premier League and they're like, oh man, this can't continue. I mean, like, guys are buying
I
everywhere.
hate the Premier League, bro. Everything with not like any.
Now you guys need to chill.
They need to
You guys
relax.
need to chill.
Chill,
This is
man.
not FIFA.
Some
How do you spend 900
15,
million
bro.
in 3 transfer windows? Who does that,
This is
man?
not FIFA 15, for real, bro.
If those
Roman
guys give us
Abramovich,
$1
you see,
million,
the funny thing is, Roman Abramovich did not spend that money. I mean, they
No.
were spending, but they were not spending all that money.
No.
but I also think, there's just a lot going on behind the scenes, bro. Because like, there's also a deal in the purchase that says they can't take out any money for like the next, is it 10 years?
Bro, I
From
think
the
that the
club?
Premier League is
Or until
constrained.
they spend like 1 billion. So you can never know. Maybe when we hit 1 billion, they're like, boss,
I think the
we are done
EPL,
buying.
I think the EPL is constrained with Chelsea because they forced Roman out, bro. This is now just conspiracy theory shit. I think they forced Roman out, and now they have no choice but to let your new guy
Do
do
his
what
thing.
he wants because they asked him to
But
come.
we are
in.
not doing what we want, bro. Everything in Chelsea is being investigated.
But none of the investigations are
time.
leading anywhere, bro. You're not getting.
Man is covering
no.
his
For
tracks.
now. None of the investigations ever lead anywhere. Look
yeah,
at City.
they're
They have
forgiving him.
115 PL charges. What's
See.
happening?
Will they nab them?
Well,
Yes, will
that's
they
the
nab
one.
them? I
City
mean,
one
they
at
have
least
good
they
lawyers.
threatened.
They have good lawyers, so
I think if they want, like you said, if they want competing like Champions League, or whenever what's the name, Super League comes, yeah, I think they'll put
Nah,
the
I
sanctions.
want Super League.
Just
Bring
coming.
Super League.
It's happening whenever it happens. They'll put the
Aye.
sanctions.
My boys,
Yeah.
let's close this out with our new FPL teams.
Okay.
I feel like we should start with Jesse though.
Yeah, let's start with
Nah,
Magic.
come and
Jesse,
explain yourself.
first come and tell us.
Open is Magic. Okay, I'll start with mine. So last week, very midweek on my part, slightly below the average. I was below average by 3 points. Average was 64. I had 61.
Can you leave average alone, please?
No. You have to mention average. That guys know where you stand. This game week, I went a slightly
Hate
different
speech, man.
direction.
Uh-huh.
Last week, I had Tyrone Mings on my team.
Out for the whole
I
season.
played.
sorry.
I played 3-4-3.
Nice.
Yeah, this week I changed it a bit. I signed Chilwell, replaced Mings. Chilwell, because he played a solid game at Liverpool, scored a goal that was disallowed. I think that it became clear to me like the role that they intend for him to play this season, sneaking in behind the defense, off the wing to take in those crosses, crossing the ball. So I expect assists, I expect goals.
He was man of the match of that game.
Yeah, solid performance from him. So Chilwell in. I've kept Haaland as my captain. There's one where honestly, bro, I have some guy called Zabani in my back line.
I know that guy. I had him
Yeah.
on my team.
I had no choice, bro. I just had to put him. He's in my defense. I didn't want to spend any more than. I didn't want to get any extra like charges, so I just had to allow.
I'll tell you this though.
Yeah.
This guy said the same thing about Morris and Morris scored.
Yeah, no, but Morris scored last week.
Yeah. Apendo.
Unfortunately, Morris can't play this week. Luton isn't playing.
Yeah, their stadium is not yet ready. So
Yeah, Morris on the bench.
The standards, yeah.
I'm seeing that Lallana is now fit to play, bro. But I know he's not going to start. So Lallana is on my bench. Lascelles is on my bench. Pope is on my bench this week. He's playing City. There's no way that I'm starting him against City and Haaland. Doesn't matter if De
Pope,
Bruyne is there, bro.
Yeah.
It's just too much of a
So who
risk.
is your keeper?
So Martinez is starting. He's playing Everton, so I expect a clean sheet.
considered 5 goals though.
He considered 5. I know, but that's
Yeah.
still Martinez.
Everton is.
That's still
Everton,
Martinez. I don't think Everton has the same
If Everton
firepower.
if Everton survive relegation this year,
It's a blessing.
they're a blessed
It's
club.
a blessing.
They're a blessed club. Plus,
Yeah.
I want Merseyside derbies, man. I like
Yes.
Merseyside
Yeah.
derbies. They're good games. So Everton, for me, I want them to stay up.
I think that this is
The
a
same.
Yeah.
this is a risky game week for me. I have a lot of City players and I have Trippier as well. So in my defense, I have Chilwell, Trippier, Walker, Zabani. My midfield, I have Odegaard, Bruno, Grealish, and Diaz. Grealish didn't play our first game week, but there's no Murray, so I'm expecting that at some point he'll be integrated into the squad, bro. Somehow, some way.
I think he needs to be, especially now that De Bruyne is injured. He needs to fit
Yeah,
in
KDB
Foden, Grealish.
Yeah, they need to mix him in somehow. And he had such a solid end to last season. Eventually they'll have to put him in. Strike, Haaland, Jackson. Jackson was solid last week. I think he has some goals in him.
Yes.
Haaland is Haaland, so to be expected. Haaland's my captain.
Strong team.
But I'm expecting a Haaland blank one of his weeks. He blanked.
Oh, there's that
Newcastle,
odd
so-
blank.
He blanked in the Community Shield. He blanked against Sevilla, and he's playing another solid team in Newcastle. I will not be surprised if he blanks, but it just in this day and age, that makes sense not to captain that guy. Bro. So I'll give him the captaincy. If he blanks this week, I replace him next week with a different captain. Yeah. So that's my team, bro.
That's fire.
That's
A
my
good
team. Yeah.
I'll go next. My team last week, I think we can skip.
Nah, let's
Okay, I'll say it. I'll
we're
say
not
it.
talking about it.
Yeah. So last week I had, I think I mentioned Steele in goal from Brighton. Trent, I had Trippier, I had Gabriel, and then Botman. Casado, Soboslai, De Bruyne who got injured, Odegaard, Enzo, and then Isaac. So this week I changed. I played 4-5-1 last week. I'm playing 4-3-3. Still again in goal. They're playing Wolves, and I think Brighton will have a good game against them. But they're playing at the Wolves Stadium, Molineux. Defense, I have Van Dijk, I have Estupinian, I have Gabriel,
Good pick.
and Akanji.
Solid,
pick.
solid,
Yeah.
Man.
I just need to say, Estupinan hype is crazy right now, bro.
He's that good.
That guy's good.
Okay.
He's that good.
He's
I
that
know.
good.
Next week we're going to talk about that. Estupinan hype insane right now,
It's
bro.
insane. Yeah, so that's my defense. Then midfield, I have 3 midfielders in Salah, Caicedo, and Odegaard. Attackers, I have Haaland, Isaac, and João Pedro.
solid.
Yeah.
Oh,
So on my
yeah.
bench, I have
Solid.
Alisson, Botman, Enzo, and then Gibbs White.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. João Pedro. My
Yeah.
only knock on João Pedro is he seems a bit short. I don't know if that's a legitimate knock, but like
Did he score 2 goals?
he scored a
Scored
goal.
one.
Scored one goal.
Mr. Sitter.
He seems a bit short to me. He's quick,
Yes.
but he seems like he has like that. He's short and he's wild. He's like a wild guy, bro. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe I'm hating.
Yeah.
Well, last week, I had Nick Pope conceded a sloppy goal, but I mean he did his thing.
This is Nick Pope, and it's Newcastle.
Yeah. So Akanji got me 6. Saliba got me 5. Pau Torres, was shocking, but anyway, he came on later in the game. He hit 5 goals.
Yeah.
Estupinian was good. Encino, well, he didn't do much really. Salah, I had Salah.
Yeah.
He was my VC.
Yeah.
Did okay, but didn't finish the whole 90.
Yeah.
Saka, standard. Haaland, standard. Isaac, if you don't have Isaac in your team,
It's a trick. Eh?
I think he's going to be one of the best strikers this league.
I think he's
This
a baller.
season.
I think he's a baller. I think I had him on all of my teams last season, and Isak has that same like Grealish Odegaard problem where he creates the goal, but won't get the assist and won't get the goal. He did that to me so many times last season. It's so frustrating.
But
bro.
he's so good. He's so good.
Yeah,
at
this
job
season
Pedro.
anyway, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see this
So
season.
this week, well, I'm going with the tried and tested, same as last week.
Yeah.
Though I made just the one change, 2 changes actually. Nick Pope. I think Newcastle will have a good game against City. City are a bit, tricky. It's a tricky game for them. Akanji. I have Saliba. I have Konate. I think Liverpool, like you said, will win.
Yeah.
Against Bournemouth. Estupinian. I expect him to have another good game.
Yeah.
I have McAllister. Saka. I'm going to give Salah one more game week.
Mohamed.
Just one more
Before he's out.
before he's out. I want to see what he does.
Cost too many points.
Yeah.
He got an
But-
assist, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he got an assist.
Yeah.
But
So why give him one more game week like he did nothing in that?
Because
in that,
Salah's standard is Salah.
Salah, if you remember, when Salah came back to the Premier League,
Yeah.
Every game week.
every game week,
But
he would
that's-
get points.
yes, but he got points.
True.
That Salah hate is actually playing.
I don't
bro.
hate him, by the way.
It's not hate. It's just.
No,
it's
okay,
just
I feel like just
I
a Salah
expect-
distrust.
I think it's that.
Yeah.
the guy had an assist and a disallowed goal, and it was a bad game for him. What do you guys want from this man?
I mean, if you have an
More.
assist, if you have an assist, it's
More.
not a bad game. But anyway,
Yeah, it's not a bad
He
game.
has a
Keep
point.
him.
Yeah,
Salah
yeah,
is
yeah.
reliable.
Yeah, but Salah, yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I giving him one more
Then
game week?
What?
Give him one more game week now.
Yeah.
One more.
Can't have
This
this
guy
man
has your
winning
trophy,
it.
bro. This guy's your competitor, man. This guy's
But my
competitive.
third three is still the same. I have Haaland, I have Isaac, I have João Pedro. So I expect them to do the business.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
My team is somewhere there, man.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead.
So I can't read my team from last week. But this week I have Pop
Hey.
in goal.
29th.
Magic
You
was
can read
to
it from last week.
Magic was to, you know.
Yeah.
What's up?
No, let him read, then you read. Oh, you're calling that. Lampard.
So I have Pop in goal.
Yeah.
Then my defense is Trippier, Estupinian, and Chilwell.
You
always
have
had-
Pope in goal as well.
Yeah.
You also have Pope in goal this
Pop-
game week.
Yeah, this game week, yeah.
What do you have?
Still.
Still? Okay.
Mm.
I have this thing where like I almost never use centre backs, man, which
Okay.
is weird.
Okay.
I'm always
Okay,
like a-
makes sense.
Actually, I'm going
Wing
to switch
back guy.
Alisson and Steele.
Makes sense.
Then my
I
midfield
think we'll
is
get a clean sheet. Anyway.
my midfield is Bowen, Son, Diaz, and Saka.
Wow.
And then my attack is Haaland, Jackson, and Isak. So
A lot
yeah,
of potential
that's
for
my team.
goals. A lot of
This
potential.
team will
That's
either
a lot.
No
ball
filler.
or fail.
Yeah, your team has zero filler. There's no over.
Let me see that again.
It's either miss or hit.
It's
Yeah.
either
It's
they all
either-
score or
or
they
not.
all don't score.
Yeah, true. True. But you have
Yeah.
you have
Okay,
thingy,
nice.
you have depth. Like,
Interestingly, I don't have any Chelsea guys or Tottenham
This guy's no
guys.
United guy on
Or
his team.
United.
You have zero United guys. You're a hater. bro.
I mean,
Against all the Jazzies, he was like, nada.
Okay,
well,
Magic.
those are the two
Magic.
clubs I hate the most.
Can
So.
we just say
In goal, I have. Oh, nah.
we love it. We love it.
Then I have. Okay, these names are crazy. One Bisaka,
Sorry.
Varane,
Uh-huh.
Disasi,
Varane.
Varane. Sorry,
Yeah.
Disasi, Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
That's my. Is that
Backline,
can I
yeah.
say backline? Yes.
Is Anderson in
Palace.
Palace? Oh,
I think it's Palace, yeah.
Show him the Jazzy.
CRY.
Show him the
CRY.
Jazzy.
ARS.
Oh, okay. He's playing Arsenal. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Then I have Kulusevski, Easy,
Tottenham.
Eze,
Eze.
Uh-huh.
Decoder Reed,
There we go.
Decoder Reed, Sterling,
Yeah.
Haaland, and Isak. Because if you don't have Isak on your team,
Who?
Haaland is my triple captain.
Okay.
Nah, I mean, that team is solid, man. I won't even lie.
My bench is Leno, Victino, Mac Allister, Gakpo.
That's a solid team, man.
What do you guys think of him having Gakpo and McAllister on the bench while having Diko Dovereed, Sterling, Eze, and Kulusevski on the pitch, and Anderson?
I think the McAllister one I don't get.
Yeah.
I don't get
I
it.
feel
Why
like
would you have him
McAllister
on
should
the
be
bench?
starting, though.
Yeah, he
Like,
should start, yeah.
You should
Gakpo,
start.
yes,
changing. I can see it through his face.
McAllister's form is 1. Who should he replace again? You said Kodade Reed.
What?
Anderson is. His form is 9, bro. His form is 9, bro. Who else did you say? Gakpo? Gakpo's form is 2. Who should he replace?
Leave Gakpo.
Diko
Play
Dovereed
McAllister.
is.
Yeah, play
I think
McAllister.
McAllister
Six.
is more likely
McAllister
to have an
is-
impact.
Where's McAllister?
The what guy read?
That read.
Okay, those
man.
guys on the bench are like, Mike, I went by numbers, man. Form. We're playing
Yeah.
fantasy.
I like it. Like it.
It's not FIFA, yeah. It's not FIFA, yeah.
It's fantastic.
Nah, but I won't lie.
It's not FIFA.
He actually has a solid
Yes,
team.
we're going by form.
It's good. It's
Actually,
good. It's a
that's
good
a
I'm
team.
with you. He's
That's
a
a solid
numbers
team.
man.
Okay, just a quick one. Who are you?
Smart, it's smart.
Who are your top players in game week 1?
Obviously,
Enzo.
Ishak.
For me,
Isak.
very biased.
Obviously, Ishak.
Isak.
High level baller. We always
I mean,
know he's
Ishak-
a high
Oh, are we
level
talking
baller.
fantasy or like real things?
I mean, could be
Match week-
fantasy.
match week
Could
one.
be
Match week 1.
yeah, match week 1.
Fantasy, obviously. I mean, Haaland scored a brace.
Some of the Brighton players were good. Like Ferguson played very well.
Brighton played a
Jean
good
Pedro.
game. Brighton played a good game.
Ferguson is going to be a baller.
Actually, you know who I can't wait to see? Buns, Harvey Buns for Newcastle.
Oh, makes sense.
In that
I can
system.
see that.
Wow,
I can
What
see
do you guys
that.
got? Madison for
Madison in
Spurs?
Tottenham, good fit.
Madison
I think
is
he had a
Madison.
good game. I think he had a good game, but we'll see how he compares.
I think Son will really need Madison.
yes,
bro.
he will.
Yeah, I mean Spurs have a proper 10. They didn't replace Ericsson. I don't think they ever replaced Ericsson when he left.
Yeah.
I mean Kane was doing both the 10 and
Ken
the
was
9.
a 10 and 9, man.
So
I think since Bale, Spurs have never.
I think those guys
put
were so
someone that
fortunate,
level.
bro.
Even
Like,
Kane, but like
those guys lost Modric, got Ericsson. had them both like playing very high level football,
Yeah.
and then they just hit a dry spell in that position.
Yeah.
But Spurs Modric was never Madrid level Modric. Okay,
No.
first season at Madrid, they considered him a flop. After that, they were like, bro, this guy's
But
world
Modric
class.
Also, but
was
look who he was
good.
playing with, bro.
In Spurs, he
Well,
was
yeah, but
good.
okay, I'm
Look who
comparing
he
him
was
to
playing
Modric
with. He
now
was
anyway.
playing
Yeah,
with.
because I mean, I remember when he was
Demons,
leaving
bro.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
wanted that guy bad.
That guy
Yes.
played with Ron.
Yeah.
Ron the Don, bro. He played with that guy.
That
bro.
guy, him.
Well, so
Honestly,
my top
man.
5 were Isaac, Haaland because he scored 2 goals
Yeah.
out of nothing. I'd put João Pedro
Okay.
as number
game.
3.
Good
I
game.
have Enzo as 4. Then at number 5, I'll give it to.
You have to give a Brighton player. The one for one.
João Pedro.
João
yeah.
Oh,
Pedro.
João, sorry, yeah.
You guys don't have. You don't have Onana. You don't have Rodri.
I love.
I swear, I think
I love Onana actually.
I think I might have Rodri over Haaland for that first game.
I'd have
He scored
I can
Onana.
see why.
created-
I can see why.
Yeah.
I
I'd
can
have
see why.
Onana simply because aside from that questionable penalty
Yeah.
thingy,
Fighting
He
games.
saved that game.
yeah, he
He
made
was
some
man of
really
the
good
match.
saves.
Yeah.
Some good saves. His distribution was okay.
Mm.
I think Onana was good. So I think those are my top 5.
Solid
Mine is
Onana.
very biased, bro. Enzo.
Enzo.
It's
100%. I'll
finished.
give you that.
Very
I
biased.
bet you have Jackson on that list.
Nah. I mean, he did well. Not like top 5 of the game week, but he did
Yeah.
well.
I think Tonali scored and assisted as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
Tonali.
Oh,
Tonali.
yeah,
How do you
Oh my
forget?
days! How
How
could
did
I
you
forget
forget
Tonali?
Tonali?
Tonali
Wow.
was good.
Mm.
Can you do a prediction of what do you think of the City Newcastle
City
game?
Newcastle, since there's no one to represent.
Damn. I know some feisty City fans.
I think City will win. I think City will
City's
win.
going to win.
Great. De Bruyne is out, and this is Newcastle who just won 5-1.
Yeah.
But it's City.
With Tonali who just came in and just looked like he had been playing with him for
Yeah.
but
the
it's
whole
You know what, guys?
passes.
I think Newcastle better. I mean, the team they have now is way better than the one they had last season.
way better.
And I mean, after what we saw on Wednesday, I'm not. Well, of course, City starts slow. I mean, they always start slow, but
And City.
Don't be-
no,
don't
man.
be surprised
I'm
if,
giving City a win, man.
I mean,
If
I mean,
Newcastle get it, huh?
I'd go with City, but I won't be shocked if Newcastle went there and got a
Giving a
draw
win,
away
but
win.
by what? Give us a score.
1 goal. I'm saying they win by 1 goal. I'm going 2-1.
Okay.
And this is why. I think City are going to come out all guns firing because De Bruyne is not playing.
And because the way they play,
Yeah, exactly.
On
That's
Wednesday.
just City for you, man.
Mm.
I'm going for a City win.
Okay.
But it's also a bit biased because I'm just like...
No, yeah.
Tired of
Yeah.
City.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't bet on City,
What are you
It's
betting?
tricky.
it's tricky.
I'll go with the same prediction. I think it'll
2-1
be
City.
2-1 City.
Okay.
They're same.
Haaland will have like 6 touches.
And like
And
2 goals,
score.
man.
Just just look at good.
I think is you see, Haaland doesn't need to be effective in a game. He just needs his chance.
I like
And it
I
just
like
changes.
I
And he'll
like
get it.
I like players like that.
Yeah.
Guys
Okay.
who
Mark, are you
would
saying 2-1 as well?
guys
To
who will
City.
float.
To City?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to go the opposite direction, bro.
Newcastle.
I want to say Newcastle 3-1.
3-1.
Of course, 90% because I'm a hater. And I would just
Yeah.
love to see City.
I
win
respect
game.
that.
Fair.
I
Fair.
respect
I
it.
think that like City need I just need them to lose, bro.
Mm.
Like it's nothing
think-
personal.
I
I
feel
just
feel you,
feel like
man.
I think
Newcastle-
everybody
Like, get out to the treble. As
yeah,
in-
no, I'm tired. I think Newcastle are a solid team. I think they
Yeah.
play so well together. I think that they do not stop coming at you. And I think that they
Oh.
capitalize on
They're
mistakes.
relentless, fam.
They have class in at least every part of the pitch. I see Ishak, I see Gimares, I
Yes,
see
you know, Joelinton used to be a striker.
Joelinton.
Yeah.
Joelinton.
But now
I see-
he's
I see
killing it in
Trippier in the
midfield.
back.
See him.
And I see Nick Pope in goal.
Yeah.
At least in every like part of that pitch, I see like a top class player.
Trippier.
And now you add Tonali to that.
You had to have it bands
You add
on the other wing.
Joelinton, who's an agitator.
Yeah.
You add Javi Barnes, who is unpredictable.
Mm.
You add Wilson, who will come on that pitch and score as soon as he steps on
Yes.
it.
Bro.
Yeah.
I just think that those guys have a really
Ah,
good
good
chance of
Anthony
beating
Gordon.
City, bro.
Anthony
Oh,
Gordon as
damn.
well.
Yeah, they bought
Gordon.
Anthony Gordon.
I think that
Exactly.
they have a good chance of winning that game. And I'm going to give them 3-1 just because I think they're very similar to Liverpool in the sense that when they start scoring,
They
they
don't
will
stop.
score.
It's a route. Yeah.
They'll
They
just
don't
keep
stop.
scoring.
Yeah.
But you can't rule City out. You know that they'll get a goal at
Yeah.
least.
I think they have a point to prove.
Yeah.
because of what happened on Wednesday. I think
But-
Pep will be telling himself tonight.
That guy's not sleeping.
But who's the leader? For me, that's a bit that's now confusing me about City.
In City.
Who's leading? A lot of class. Is Rodri leading?
I
KDB
think
is now out.
he's going to
Who's
give.
leading?
I think he's going to give Diaz the captain, the Amber.
Diaz,
But like,
I don't know
of
if
course, on the
Felipe
field,
is
Rodri.
back.
Yeah, but like on the field, of course, Rodri will be the one
I
controlling.
think
the game.
Diaz is a good
Captain,
He
eh?
looks good.
He's a good young captain.
Yeah.
Vocally.
I don't know. I think I'd like Bernardo to lead. Just because
As the
Bernardo is
captain?
relentless. I think he's unpredictable. I think he'll just
Yeah.
keep going.
Like, as a captain or in the
Experience.
game?
Like,
Even as captain, bro.
captain and leader on the field
There's
don't
one-
really mean the same thing,
There's
do
one
they?
player.
No,
if
not
there's-
really.
If there's one player I like but don't like.
Don't say Bernardo Silva because I'll
It's
end this
Grealish.
podcast. Oh.
I can see why. I
I'm
can
going to
see
say
why.
Bernardo Silva. I'm going to end this
Grealish,
pod,
for
bro.
me,
That
I
note.
mean-
Just like, bye.
Good player. But how do you get the ball off that guy?
Really?
Without
Grealish.
fouling him.
You have to foul
How
him.
do
You have to
You
foul
have to
him.
foul him.
You just have to foul
It's
him.
because he has such
Yeah,
big
foul
cuffs,
him.
bro. Like you
It's so
can't kick it.
irritating,
Bro,
bro.
that
It's so
guy's
annoying.
leg is not fine.
It's so irritating.
That's like a deformation, bro. Like, how?
Every game he plays, he's fouled. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
He's
just-
therefore, I think he's the most foul player in the league now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zaha used to be most fouled as well.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now Grealish.
Hazard.
And I
Just
think
Sterling.
Saka is about to enter that
Chat.
chat as well because the way he gets kicked every game.
That's because he
I'm
tears his
surprised-
socks behind.
I'm surprised.
That guy sucks. Like, you know, I always used to think that
Him
was
and
like a-
Bellingham. They keep tearing the
Raw.
socks. It's for the calf. Because the calf has no space.
I'm surprised he didn't get injured as much because the way they kick him, man.
Boys, I think we need to wrap this up.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you all for coming on this podcast again.
Standard.
Mark, Paulo, we're glad to have you.
Appreciate
Sid.
Appreciate.
Next week, we shall have at least one City fan because we're bugging. First game week, I was like, okay, original top
I want
4.
Clive
Yeah.
on this podcast.
But, bro,
Clive.
I want Clive on this podcast.
next game week, we're having a City fan on.
Next week, I want Clive on this podcast.
And that's why I'm crossing my
Hey, City
fingers.
fan. I want him on this podcast.
I'm
crossing
my
your fingers
fingers
City
that
loses.
City loses because I want to see what the City fan looks like after like how they speak after they lose. So
I'm not finishing
game
bottom
week.
again, by the way.
Listen,
Yeah, I
we'll
promise.
find out, man. Thank you guys for watching. Join the MJPL. All the guys who are complaining that they've not yet been let in, our DMs are literally flooded. We're going to figure out how to let you guys in, hopefully before the end of this game week. Potential advertisers, feel free to slide as well. Yeah, bro, and we will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching MJPL. Peace.
Africa must unite.
unite.
Man. As if a choir.